I don't think he's losing the entire fan base, but I will say this: I don't think you're going to see Bryce Young again this season. Okay, Panther Nation, what's good? Welcome back to Two Fans in the Stands. I am your favorite armchair GM, CJ. You muted, cuz.
Yeah, my bad. I am your favorite couch god extraordinaire, Tony. What it is, what it ain't. What's
Yes,
going
sir.
on,
Yes,
cuz?
sir. Nut, man, I wanted to play that clip when we started the video because Panther Dog, he had posted the timestamp in the comments and was like, "Damn, CJ, that didn't age well." And I said, "No, sir, it did not. It did not." Because I also was like, I don't think you're going to see Bryce Young at all this season unless Andy Dalton get hurt. And I'd be damned if he didn't go out there and get in a car accident. Shoot, earlier that day. But at that point, I thought that he was fine. Fast forward today, and
I,
then
I
he's got a
went in
sprained right thumb.
the I went in the car and I didn't know what the hell was going on at the beginning just now. I was like, what was that? We need to do a redo or something.
Hey,
Start
look,
over.
when do I ever
Take
tell you
two.
when I got something up my sleeve?
Never. That
Never.
caught me off guard, dog. That caught me off guard. That was cool. I was like, what in the hell? Okay. All right. That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Hey, I thought about that and I was like, dang, talk about speaking something into existence. I said, darn, I need to keep my mouth shut from here on out. Because man, other than that, dog, how you feeling? What's going on with you?
Hey man, you know me, man. Trying to figure out if this team can shake a little honey from the tree, you know. Yeah. Hey, I'm above dirt. That's all I can say. I'm above
Yeah.
dirt.
I feel you. Shoot, I don't think these Joes will kick a soccer ball into a 2,000 foot wide net from 3 foot away. The way they playing, I'm telling you,
Hey,
man, it's
that's
bad.
that's
It's
that's
it's
bad.
bad. That's bad, bad. Hey, but as
That's
usual,
bad.
everyone that's watching us right now, we appreciate you. If you're new, thank you. Thank you for joining us. And if you haven't already on your way in, please sit down, get yourself a drink. Hopefully, we have a good time tonight. But make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check us out over on Twitch. That's a mixture of Twitter and X, as we like to call it. You can catch us at Two Fans ITS. Give us a follow over there. We are approaching our goal of 2,000 subscribers on YouTube and 1,000 followers over on Twitch. And we appreciate all the love and support that we have received so far. And thank you to
Yes,
everybody.
sir.
All
Yes,
right, so let
sir.
me get into some. Let me get into some comments here. You can make sure, man. Hurry up. Hey, we were getting there, man. We trying to make sure we had
Yeah, what's going on, man?
yeah, we trying to make sure we had everything technically sound. That's all. Look at so what you doing? We got you. We got you. Hey, Nikai said, y'all want to go bowling Sunday? Man, hey, let me tell you,
Do
I'm
something.
yeah, I'm gonna be out of town on Sunday. I gotta go visit my pops, but I'll be watching the game. I'll be paying attention, but whew,
You
yeah,
know, it's sad to say for about 20 minutes earlier today, I was
mm,
really contemplating on whether I want to watch the game or not. I was
20 minutes
seriously
earlier
thinking like
today.
I said 20
Shoot,
minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah.
I've
Yeah, I
been
said
doing
that
that
right.
all week, cuz yeah, I've been doing that 24 hours every day this week. Do I really want to watch this shit Sunday?
Hey, I swear, man. Especially when I saw the report and it said that Adam Thielen was out and Deontay Johnson. I was like, man, they setting this dude
Mm.
up for failure right off the bat. So whatever game plan that Canales got, man, I hope it's a good one. I really hope it's a
I,
good one.
I hope it is too, but we'll see. And I don't think that I wouldn't say anybody purposely setting them up for failure, but it's just like yeah, nah, this ain't it. The stars are not aligning on this one like at all
It
whatsoever.
ain't. It ain't.
Because that
No,
damn
not at
that damn
all.
injury report is as long as a college graduate list, man. You know
I think it was like 20, what, like 20, 25 people on the injury list?
it's a lot. It's
Yeah.
a lot. It's a lot, and we'll and we'll get into that in a second. All right, but
Alright.
get some more comments up. SC Pace going. They said, "What's up, guys? Hope
What's
all
up,
is well. I'm
baby?
prepared for another ass whooping this Sunday. Yeah, I'm telling you.
That hey, the best time to
Mini
prepare for
golf.
war is at peace. Me-
Exactly. Exactly. Hey, look, I go back home. I'm from the country, man. Let me say, I don't even need to go to the driving range. I can go out in the back in the field behind my mom and daddy house
I
and,
know,
and,
right?
and let a few go. Now, mind you, my golf
Yeah.
swing is trash. I'm probably gonna shank them straight to the right over the trees into the neighbor's property. But I'll give it a go. It ain't gonna hit nothing though. But Raw, what's going
Yeah.
on, man? How you doing?
What's up,
Let
Raw?
me see. See, I don't like how you did that. I was about to tell you that y'all wasn't live as long as. Oh goodness, Dig it. What's going on? How you doing?
What's
He
up,
said, "About
Diggy?
to say I need to start over." Oh goodness, Native, Eden, CJ, and Tony.
What's up,
Bryce will have
Nada?
2D passes, so I hope. Let me tell you, hey, so I hope too. And it's funny because if y'all saw the thumbnail for the YouTube video and on the post on Twitter, I saw was it Bland and Panthers culture. They had the little post of Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. I forgot in the original cartoon who he was looking at up on the picture on the wall when he's shedding the tear, but they put Bryce up there and they
Yeah.
put Panthers hat on Dexter, and the description said "stun on these hoes." So in best case scenario, that's what I hope he goes out there and does. Do I
You
have
you
any
and your
faith that that's going to happen?
creativity.
Hey, look, do I have any faith that's going to happen right now? No. Right now, no. But it would be nice if that was to happen, and then that little thumbnail will mean a little something instead of just hey, I got to change it to something else to show
So,
how bad we
but
got our ass whooped.
if the Panthers do pull off the upset, and I am calling it
Mm.
an upset. What would your thumbnail be Monday for the recap?
I would find another clip from Dexter. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm going to find a clip. I think it's Dexter. I think he's whispering in his sister Dee Dee's ear, he's saying something, and somebody always makes a different meme, about that. And so if we
Oh,
manage to win, I'm gonna put that out there in the thing when say I stunned it on them hoes. That's what I do if we win. That is a major if, major, major, major,
oh yeah,
major,
ain't no doubt,
highly
no
unlikely if.
doubt.
But if that does happen, I will do it. Okay, I will do it. And depending on I may not be back Monday evening, so we'll have to see. We might have to do it on Tuesday, but I got to go visit my
Okay.
pops for a few
Oh
days,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah. That's
we,
right. That's
we,
right.
we'll see. We'll see. But if we do, I'll do that. All right.
All
QJ Smith
right.
was going on. He said, "I wish I didn't use my Bryce Young jersey for toilet paper." Now, wow.
Wow. What's
Oh
up,
my goodness.
QJ?
Nigga said, sprained thumb equals loser's limp. Oh my god. Hey,
Well,
Native
y'all
want to know what
coming in
happened to your
hot and
face,
heavy
Tony.
today, huh? Huh?
Native want to know what happened to your face.
The domestic violence.
She gonna get you. She gonna get you for just mention. Mm. All right.
Nah, man.
Oh,
I haven't had no sleep. I ain't even been to bed, so dog, I'm looking real bad right now. So this is what you're gonna have to get right here.
Anthony Brown, what's
Yes,
going on? How you
sir.
doing? How you doing?
What's
Let
up,
me
AB?
see. The card. Someone I said about the goal. Not if I'm the goalie, they won't. Hey, exactly. Like Nate said, hit the like button, y'all. We appreciate you. Mr. Earl, what's going on? How you doing? And I'm
What's
sorry I
going
keep
on,
calling
Mr.
you
Earl?
Mr. Earl. My father-in-law's name was Earl, and I always called him Mr. Earl, so that's why I always say that. But how you doing, Earl? Deontay, what's going on? How you doing?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's
All right.
good.
The little engine that could is back as QB1. Yeah, buddy. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into it.
Yeah,
Hey, Mr. How you doing? It's a good evening to keep pounding. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Miss Cheryl. Good evening. How are you?
Deontay said he expected to play. This reeks of a setup. Because they asked
Hey,
him
I said
about
that same thing.
what was it, a rib? And then I think somebody was interviewing him. He said oblique, or something, whatever.
Well,
But
yeah, almost. They pretty close to. I mean, they two different things, but they
mm,
pretty much in that same area. But he said he could play tomorrow, so I don't know why Dave Canales said that they were holding him out. But the speculation is going around that he pretty much it's a pretty much done deal. He's going to be traded. So
I, yeah.
that's high
I also
speculation.
heard
But
I also heard he was going to Tampa Bay in one post. I forgot what who was the page, but it was saying something about he might be going to Tampa Bay, but like don't send them jokers no help.
yeah,
We still got to play them. Shoot, we got to play them what,
two
twice, don't we?
times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell
we ain't
no.
played
Yeah,
him yet.
don't trade them. First of all, I don't want to see you trade them, but no, damn sure don't trade them to him.
Definitely don't trade him to in the division.
Yeah, for real. We need to run the ball 50 times. We need to run, might we
Thank
excuse me.
you.
We might need to run the ball 75 times.
Thank
Damn,
you,
50.
QJ. I'm
I'm
glad you
telling you.
said that because I was having a
Mm-hmm.
conversation with a family member earlier, and I said the best thing they can do to protect Bryce, Chuba needs to run the ball, touch the ball at least 25, 30 times, and Miles Sanders needs to get at least 10 to 15. Like they need
Mm-hmm.
to, for once, Dave Canales need to do what he's been preaching ever since he got the job is be
And run the
stubborn with
ball.
the worm. Yes, stubborn with the run. I'm sorry.
Oh,
So yeah, I misspoke. My bad. I misspoke. Yeah, but he need to be stubborn with the run. So yeah, he need to do that. Take that pressure off of Bryce, man, and because he's already going to go into a unwinnable situation. And now
mm-hmm.
you got two of his top receivers down. So you basically going in there with a second year receiver, a rookie, and an undrafted free agent and a journeyman.
Yeah, this is true. This is very
Yeah.
true. Hey, Nakar said, Dave trying to make sure we don't ask for Bryce no more. And I laughed when I first saw this, but I'm at the point in my life where I'm just like, okay, you know what? Anything is possible. And at this point, this doesn't seem too far of a stretch. You know what I mean? Hey,
Yeah.
I don't want to accuse anybody of anything, but if this turned out to be true, it would not surprise me at all, like at all. Is that you know what? You wanted Bryce? Oh, okay, here you go. I'm gonna let you have Bryce, but I'm gonna make for damn sure y'all don't ask for his ass no more. So, hey.
I could definitely
uh,
see that being the thing.
Denver favored by 45 points. Good God, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I said this before. I do think they're gonna put up at least 40 on us. I honestly do. I honestly do.
Yeah.
Hey, Earl.
I'm not,
Hopefully he doesn't.
I don't even have a score prediction for this game because I I feel like what I think is gonna be so disrespectful,
Mm,
but it actually may be reality. So I think I'm just
mm,
gonna leave the score prediction alone and just say I don't think we're going to win.
mm.
That's my score
Hey,
prediction.
Deontay said if Bryce wins this game, he's automatically top 10 QB in Panthers history.
Hey, he he
Oh
definitely
God.
he would definitely deserve a statue in the locker room. That's for sure.
Yeah. Hey, look, the Hornets have equaled the Panthers in the win column. Yes, they have. The Hornets did win
That
the
is
other night.
so
I think they
funny.
beat Houston.
Sure do.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Let me make sure I kind of catch up here. Let's see. Hold on. At
See your
this
little
point,
your
Diddy
little
would have
brother in
been.
the chat.
I see. At this point, Diddy would have been a better owner than Teffer, but the training staff would have had wow. You know what?
I'm not messing with QJ. I'm not messing with him today.
Oh God. What's up, Mr. Hunky Dory? How you doing?
What's up, Mr. Hunkadory?
Dub. Say, well, what do you have here? Shit show will be on display Sunday. Man, let me tell you. It looks that
Pretty
way.
much.
It looks that way.
Pretty
Nigga
much.
said I can't delete my posts anymore. It's all good, nigga. It's all good. Car said I'll play linebacker my damn self before I watch my cardiac cats get 40 piece by Bo Nix. Telling you, man. Hey, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
You better suit up and ice up, son. because
Yeah.
it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah. It's more than likely going to happen. It's more than likely going to happen. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this ready. So, okay. Now, the main topic tonight, of course, Bryce Young, and he's back, and what's that going to look like? So Tony, let's do a really quick preview, of the Denver game, because it's not going to be what we really talk about. Because as you can already tell, the majority of us, including everybody in chat, think we're going to lose. And I told you I'm not putting the keys to victory slide up ever again until the Panthers decide they want to win a game. Okay, so Tony, what has to happen for us to win? And offensively, who do we have to worry about the most from Denver? Let me ask you those two questions.
Oh wow. Um, I think Javonte Williams is going to have a field day because we can't stop the run. I
Mm,
think Bo Nix can have a field day. Y'all, I mean, if you saw what Jaden Daniels did to us this past Sunday. Bo
mm,
Nix is capable of doing the very same thing. He's definitely a dual threat runner. He got speed. He's tough. The RPO system is what he ran in college, either when he was at
mm.
Oregon or at Auburn. So the same thing that we saw last week in Washington, we're going to see this week in Denver as well. And Javonte Williams is a better running back, in my opinion, than Brian Robinson Jr.
Mm. Okay,
Yeah.
but he
You know,
really couldn't. He was injury prone, or plagued the first part of his career. But I think if he can
well,
stay
no,
healthy,
he he tore he tore his ACL. He was pretty healthy the first 2 years, but then he tore his ACL. He just
I thought
he
he got
just
hurt more than once.
I mean, probably like little nicks here and there,
Uh,
but nothing that was substantial like it was with the ACL. But like Javante stayed healthy when he was at Carolina too.
yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
And real quick, let me get Doug question. He says, "Is this worse than the Matt Rule days?" True question. Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, now we all gave Matt Rule hell, me included. But damn, we probably would have had more than a win by now, or we would have had some hope that the one win that we did get wouldn't have been our only win of the season. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I don't
Not saying I want Matt
I
Rule
don't
back, but yeah,
right. I don't think the talent deficiency was as bad during Matt Rule era as it
yeah,
is as it sits right now today. And the dysfunction isn't the same right now as it was with Matt Rule. We
mm,
don't have the dysfunction as Dave Canales being the head coach and Dan Morgan and Brent Tillis. And Tepper is being out the way right now. So everything is pretty much based on the production that's been put on the field.
facts. Okay. Hey, agreed, Nakara. We all universally hated
Agreed.
Rule. Yes, yes. Hey, QJ, add 8 more points to that, dog. That's mine right there. Eight more. Well, I said 43-10. 43-10. So yeah, add 7
43-10.
to add 7 to us and add 8 to to Denver.
Hey,
Oh
I would be
goodness.
surprised. I would be surprised and happy if we put 7 points on the board. If we scored a touchdown some way, somehow, I will
Mm,
actually be happy.
yeah,
I will actually
I
be
feel
happy.
you.
Offensive touchdown, not defensive. I want to see the offense put points on the board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Nick said we need 2 defensive touchdowns and a special teams touchdown to win. I mean, hell, it's almost like the daggone Bears game last year where we got we didn't win, but shit, the only touchdown we got was ISM returning. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
bad.
We're
Okay,
gonna
and
we're gonna need an act of Congress to
yeah,
win.
yeah. And let me go ahead and switch over here. Go ahead and get into this injury report. And as you can see, the injury report is massive. Okay, so going to this game, Bryce is going to be without Deontay Johnson. Adam Thielen is not back yet. Nick Scott is out. Jordan Fuller is out. DJ Warnham is out. Jamie Robinson is out. Not that we thought he was gonna play anyway, but
Right.
questionable is Sam Franklin, Jaden Crumedy, Jadavion Clowney, Tommy Tremble, Yash Nyman, Taylor Moton, Josie Jewell, Claudius Shirellis, Ashawn Robinson, and that's all for the questionables. For God's sakes, Ashawn, please come back. And Jonathan Brooks is doubtful. Let me see. Josie, please come back. Taylor, please come back. Please come back, Taylor Moton. If anybody else don't make it out this list, please come back, Taylor Moton. We need you. I am not saying Yash Nyman.
Right.
I think he was okay. He was
He's been
serviceable.
playing. He's been playing okay. Yeah, he's been
Yeah,
serviceable.
yeah, but we definitely need Taylor Moton back. Tommy Tremble, please come back. We need another weapon for Bryce to be able to throw to. Um, Shoot, let me see who's going to be our let me see. I guess if Sam Franklin doesn't go, Nakari
Damani
Richardson going
Richardson.
Damani Richardson going to start at
Damani. Yeah,
safety.
Damani Richardson.
I
Right.
said Nakari Richardson. Damn, I'm putting the
Ice up, son. Ice
my
up in the
bad,
car.
Nakari. I done changed that man last name and put him on the squad. But yeah, as y'all can see, this is a long list of injuries, and I think like QJ said, you call us the Carolina crippled cats right now. I mean, because it's not just us. There are a lot of there are a lot of injuries league wide, especially at wide receiver, especially play fantasy football. It's slim pickings out there right now. But
And
but
let's
yeah,
not even gloss. Let's not even gloss over that little nickname that QJ just gave the Panthers, the Cripple Cats. That's
yeah,
hilarious.
the cardiac crippled cats.
Oh
Oh my
God,
goodness. But
that's funny.
so out of the questionables here, Tony, anybody you really hoping comes back that I didn't mention?
Yes, I want to see Ashawn Robinson. I want to see Josie Jewell. I want to see Jadavion Clowney. I want to see Taylor Moton. Like I want to see as many starters, original starters, as
Mm,
possible. Because I think
mm.
the more that we see of the original starters, I don't know how much more hope or how much of a chance we can, be successful this Sunday. But I do feel like the defense will be able to put a better product on the field, even though it don't look like they're still going to be successful. But it just won't look
Uh,
as bad as it has looked the past few weeks. That's what I'm
you think
hoping.
so?
I'm
Oh,
going.
that's what you hoping.
I'm
Oh,
going off
okay.
hope here. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping.
Okay.
Going off hope.
Gotcha. Mm. If we not
T-
scoring 10 points, yeah, we might not, dog. We might not.
Yeah, we
And they
we
said
might
we should have kept Sam Darnold, give him some O-line wide receiver. He's cooking in Minnesota. I'm not gonna lie. That was what I thought was gonna happen. That was my plan for the Panthers that year. You keep Steve Wilkes,
not. Yep.
you keep Sam Darnold,
Keep Sam
okay?
Darnold. Yep.
And because my thing, I thought Sam Darnold did really good down the stretch. Okay, you
He
keep
went
Sam
4 and
Darnold,
2.
put some pieces behind him, and if he's not it this next year, then okay, cool. Go ahead and get somebody in the draft. But you know, who am I but a simple podcaster? He said that going
I
back to
had
the
to put
Seaford
this up.
days. Huh? Which
Hey,
one?
yeah, stop
Bruh.
touching stuff. No, I'm talking about
Halloween.
that one.
Huh?
Oh no, I'm talking
The
about this one.
yeah, the
Halloween next
Halloween one.
week.
Yeah,
Panthers looking like the Walking Dead.
pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like Rick and all them go outside and just say Rick and them is the Denver offense and all the Panthers are doing is just walking down the street like this right here. They reaching to try and grab them, but they too fast. They can't tackle them. They can't do nothing. That's how that defense has looked this year. That's how that defense has
Yeah.
looked this year. It's just been bad. It's just been terrible. But I die. Lord have mercy. Injury report is longer than a CVS receipt. God dang.
That's facts.
oh my
That is
god.
facts. When
Yo, my
Doug
wife
told me
is
that
a
earlier, I said, "How many people's on there?" He said 23. I said, "Damn."
Yeah, I didn't think the injury report was this bad, but when I actually clicked on the page and look at it, I was like, oh no. And they wasn't exaggerating, not a bit,
Like, bro,
not a bit.
do you not understand? That's like almost half the roster. That's like
Yeah.
45% of the roster.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. Shannon said, "What's up, fellas? Can't understand why secondary plays so far off the ball on 35 yards. It's Evero's scheme.
Me neither.
It, it's
Me
it-
neither,
it's his
Shannon.
scheme. But we don't get it.
Yeah.
We absolutely
Yeah.
do not get. I said this last week. I think I said it the week before. I probably said it the week before. Me and Tony can go out there. Whoever's quarterback, whoever if Tony want to throw the ball, I think like I said, I can run my fat ass 5 yards and go get a third and two. I mean something. Like I said, it's third and five, and they playing 10 yards off the wide receivers, or third and three, and they eight. And I don't get it. I do not get it. It's like Evero is determined. He said, you know what? You are not going to throw the ball over top, but I'm gonna let you get
Right.
5 yards, 6 yards every play, and just scoop right on down the field. And I'm sure that's not what he's thinking, but that's what it looks like. It's almost like he's got a checklist, and he said, "You know what? We gave up 40 points, but we didn't give up not one play over 25 yards. Check that off the list. Everything else, just throw it away." But yeah,
Hmm.
I don't get it. I don't get it out. The only time I ever see anybody on third and that distance, say 35 or shorter than that, that's not up on the receiver is J.C. Horn. J.C. Horn will be about the only one that might play press coverage. Okay, but it's been times where I've seen J.C. Horn backed up off the line of scrimmage, and what do? A quick little end route, slant route, first down. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. Like whatever. It's almost like you can see it coming. You can see it coming. And it's like if we're looking at it at home and we're seeing it, you got guys up in the booth and you got the tablets. You're looking at all this. But I don't know. I don't know if everyone don't have confidence in his scheme no more. He doesn't have confidence in his players, or is it a mixture of both? I don't know what it is, but it's frustrating. It is absolutely
It
frustrating.
just it's just not productive.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a lot to work with. The injuries is like pretty much depleted the this defense. So I don't know, and I don't want to keep using the injuries on the defensive side of the ball as an excuse because, like I said, we go back to week one when everyone was healthy, when everyone started. New Orleans
Mm.
hung 47 on us. They
Yeah,
ran up and down the field on us. So
up and
we
down.
can't,
Yep.
yeah, we can't just use um the injury bugs as the main excuse, even though that has played a part in it, but it's not like we didn't get ran over with our starters in the lineup.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true. All right, so I dropped the link in the chat. If anybody wants to come up here and join us, we're going to get the talking about our Panther highlight, spotlight. I'm sorry, Panther spotlight, which is of course going to be Bryce Young. Okay, so Tony, all right, let me ask you this: what does Bryce Young have to do in this game for you to be like, you know what? Okay, I can deal with that.
I made I pointed out somebody posted on Twix the other
Mm-hmm.
day highlights of the game where he played Green Bay last year. And they said, I think the caption or the title was, "This is what it looks like for Bryce Young if he can just stay in the pocket." So something
Mm-hmm.
to that effect. And I watched the highlights and I watched it about 4 or 5 times, and I was like, this what it looks like when the line actually gives you time to throw the ball, where you can sit in the pocket comfortably, or when you can step up in the pocket and deliver the ball. I mean, he was
Mm-hmm.
out there dotting them up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
if he could come out some way somehow and show um that he has confidence in himself again, and confidence in the line that's protecting him, and stand in the pocket and do his thing, I will feel a little I will feel a little bit better about it. But then the thing about it going forward is you have to do that consistently. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have to be consistent in what you do. So yeah.
Okay. I feel you on that
Well,
one.
what about you? What about you?
Me personally, I just want the offense. Okay, first of all, no turnovers. Okay, no turnovers. I would like to see our offense go out here, no turnovers whatsoever. I want to see Bryce be able to push the ball down the field. Okay,
Right.
and a lot of that is going to have to do with Canales' play calling. I saw something where they said how Matt LaFleur, how Malik Willis looked horrible in Tennessee, horrible in
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee. And for a couple games that he had to play this season, they suited, a game plan to match,
Yeah,
his
Matt
abilities, his
LaFleur.
strength. Yeah, what did I say? Did I say the wrong person?
I forgot what you said. Yeah, but you didn't say
Oh,
Matt LaFleur.
oh, my bad. Oh, Matt LaFleur. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I saw a post talking about that, about how they tailored something, and and he actually went out there and won a game. Okay, I don't remember if he won more than one, but I know he
I
won
think
one.
I know he won that first one. That first game,
Mm,
he did. Yeah.
yeah,
They
you know.
they was running the hell out the ball and setting up play action, and the opportunities that was presented to him to make completions, he was making them.
Okay. All right, bet. But yeah, I just want them to look competent. I want them to be able to push the ball down the field. What I don't want is a bunch of damn three and outs. That's what I do not want. I don't want them to go out there and it's just like run, run, and no three and outs. And for God's sakes, Canales, if you get it down to like 3rd and 2, do not come out with some rinky dink ass play action trying to catch somebody off guard. Put in your jumbo package or whatever that may be and run the damn ball. Okay, that's what I don't
I
want
agree
to
with
see.
that.
You know what I mean? And like I forgot who said it. If you got to run the ball 50, 60 times, run the ball. Okay,
Yeah.
you're going to have to make it you're going to have to make Denver's defense somehow some way get out of their comfort zone and what their game plan is already, to say, okay, you know what, we've done this so many times, now we've set them up, we've put ourselves in a position to be able to call, play A, B, C, or whatever, and we got, we're about 95% confident that such and such is going to be open, or so and so is going to be open. I don't think that's
Right.
going on right now. It's just like it's almost like he's got a play count. He's like, I ran it 3 times. I got to pass. I got to pass. I got to pass. So I don't know. I don't know. But we do have somebody else in the building that I would love to get their opinion to on as well, and that is my recently dubbed younger brother, Mr. C. Douglas. Oh, my bad, y'all. Hold on. What's going on, cuz?
Shoot, I'm gonna try to be as positive as I can for about 5 minutes.
Tell us what you think, man. What does Bryce Young have to
Shall
do?
we say a pray for you before you get started?
Mm-mm, I'm good.
No,
I'm good.
you know what? I
Oh,
wish I'd have downloaded that countdown app to go on here, and I can see just how long Doug will get up here before he starts spazzing out.
It ain't gonna be no
he did
spazzing
like
out.
he did like he done had him a cherry limeade from Sonic. That's probably why it happened.
Nah, hey, the go to drink is a peach sweet tea add lemon from Sonic. That's the best
That
thing you can get from
that's
Sonic.
right already. Oh,
Uh, I
Yo, I
mean,
had hold on, Doug. I had to make a conscious effort to quit drinking sodas, and I ain't gonna lie. I called my wife today. I said, yeah, drinking water sucks. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead, Doug.
yeah, water can be that. Nah, man, it's just I know, like I said, I don't want people to think Doug, y'all didn't rub that Doug off. Nah, it's just this team is so atrocious to watch, and give your Sunday for 3 hours to watch this, like for the last what 3 to 4 weeks. Um, I
Mm,
mean, I again, like I said, I'm gonna be positive minded. It's just a coincidence that Bryce Young is playing. This week. Now I'm just gonna say that with everything that's
mm.
going on, it's just a coincidence that Bryce Young is playing this week. Then you go to Denver, where I think all of us even said this was gonna be a difficult game before the season started because of the elevation. You know, playing in Denver, that's a different monster. But when you have
No, no,
again,
no, 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 Doug. No. I thought this was gonna be one of our winnable games. I thought Denver was gonna suck. I thought they was gonna be trash. I'm sorry I interrupt you, but I
Yeah,
had to make
yeah.
No,
yeah.
you
It,
good.
that
At
it,
the beginning of the season, yeah, we thought it was a
yeah.
possibility. I
I
definitely
But
I
thought it was
thought
a
I
this
will
was
say
going. I
possibility.
this.
thought this was gonna be a dub.
I will tell y'all this. If you watch that Thursday night game, what Denver did to the Saints,
Mm,
just double what they did to the Saints, what's going to happen with Carolina. As bad as that pains me
mm,
to say, the way Javante Williams was able to run the ball, how Bo Nix, how that defense was that league right now. Bryce is coming off the bench. He
mm,
doesn't have his two starting wide receivers. You're playing two rookies, and you're playing a second year wide receiver that still is a rookie, and you have a veteran that is not supposed to really see a lot of time. I mean, what else? I mean, the only bright part, and like I said this to our good friend Quan. The only bright part of this
mm,
team is the offensive line. The offensive line right now ranks number 6 in the league, regardless of who comes
mm.
in dealing with injuries across the
Right.
board. Sits in the league. That's the only bright spot. I know people are gonna say, "Doug, what about Chuba Hubbard?" Chuba's gonna be Chuba, but without that offensive line, what can Chuba Hubbard do? Absolutely nothing. So for me, I mean, only thing I can think is better days are coming. I ain't gonna do no singing tonight. They don't get that out of me or anything, but I just hope better days are coming. Um, we can't be the bottom of the basement like this forever. There's just no way. Um, and again, like I think Tone said, half of your team is injured, and I was
Yeah.
telling him earlier, some of these people that are supposed to be playing are actually rotational pieces. They're not supposed to be starting. So
Shoot, some of these people are just bodies from another team's practice squad. If
facts.
you want to think about it, you know what I mean. Oh, and Doug, I think Diggy asked a question. He said, "Where's your security do rag at?"
They don't get that. They don't get no do rag. I got a haircut, so like I said, they don't get no do rags. They
Oh
don't get that out
God.
of
That
here.
boy got them juices and berries up in there. I see you. I see you playing. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
African
now,
African violet purple rose in there.
wow, Lord have mercy.
He gonna cut up with, like I said, y'all only got and look, this is the only time I will ever do this. I'm not
Mm,
staying on here all night because I have a winnable team that I root for that's in the World Series right now. Let's go Yankees. So I will not be up here all night. I'm actually gonna look at a winning organization tonight. So like I said, hey, a couple minutes I will be
mm.
hopping off because I don't got time. Again,
You
I love
good,
my
man?
beloved Panthers, but they don't give us the same love that we pour into them. So hey.
Yo, hey, look, Tony cutting up because he got his camera off. Look, he's sitting back in the chair like this. Oh god. Okay, so now let me ask y'all this too. Um, so there's been a lot of talk about the relationship with Bryce and Coach Canales, and how before Andy got in the car accident, he wouldn't spend any time and effort talking about Bryce Young. Okay, he was I'm focused on Andy, focused on the Broncos,
Rightfully
focused
so.
on next week, so on and so forth. Okay, so now Andy's not the starter. Bryce is starting, and he was like, "Okay, well, I'm excited for the opportunity for Bryce to go out here, this and that, and the third." It seems like a lot of people are taking this and running with it, And I wanted to get y'all's thoughts on this because it seemed to be like a really trending topic on X. And everybody's like, oh, well, you wasn't so happy a couple days ago. You wouldn't even talk about him. Now all of a sudden you excited. Like, does that even mean anything to y'all, or should it mean anything to Panther Nation?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead, put your hookah down and answer the question.
Nah, I'm cooking. Uh, for me, I mean, I told Tone this. I said we had a conversation earlier. I said it doesn't bother me that Dave Canales hasn't really said a lot. I know people are thinking
Mm,
Dave Canales is gonna say, "Oh, the whole thing with Deontay not playing, is he a trade? A trade person with Bryce?" It has,
uh,
he literally said, "When the time is right, we will put Bryce back in." And the thing that gets me is, again, I don't think Andy's hurt. I'm just gonna put it that way. I didn't want to say it.
Okay. No,
Um,
say it. Say it.
again, he got checked by the EMTs, and then they said he had no injuries. Then he comes in, he
Mm,
has a sprained thumb.
yeah.
So for me, it's like it's just obvious that something's going on. Do I want Bryce to succeed? Absolutely, I definitely do.
Mm,
I definitely do. But is this a way for him to succeed? No. I wouldn't mad Jack. I wouldn't be mad if Jack Plummer played. I'm just being
mm,
honest. With the weapons and everything, I
mm.
would not be mad that they put Jack Plummer out there this week. But
Okay.
and I see Tony, you should be ashamed of yourself and got these people think I'm over here smoking. And I got,
Hey,
and then Netta. Well, no, let me say
Nella say you
Janelle. Let
making
me say
potions.
Janelle before I get in trouble. I was off camera. No, I'm not cooking no poison. No, ma'am.
No, she said
No, she said
potion.
potion.
Oh,
Potion.
potion. Potion. No, ma'am. I can't see. I'm on my phone. That's the reason I ain't really paid attention either. I ain't sitting at the desk. No, I ain't cooking no potions.
Well,
I
Doug
need to
got
be
that
cooking up some
Louisiana
potions.
season.
Hey, I need to be cooking up a winnable potion for us to take.
Yeah. Hey, well, you know
Nah,
what,
I hear.
Tony? Hold on, Tony. I'm
Yeah.
happy to say that we have an esteemed guest
Oh
with us.
Lord.
I do believe this is the first time that that he showed up. Okay, so let me go ahead and welcome Nakari in. Can you hear us, Nakari?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Yeah, damn.
What's good?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good,
Doing
What's
good,
good,
good?
good.
What's
man.
good in
Hey,
the car?
don't come up here now. Hey y'all.
Oh
How
nah.
y'all doing?
You
You,
can
you,
ask
you know.
you can ask anybody that know me. This how I talk
Sounding
24/7.
all soft and shit. Come on
Nah.
now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, hey guys,
This
can
how I
y'all hear
sound
me?
when I'm excited. This how
Yeah.
I sound when I'm bored. Like this is my voice 24/7. It don't change.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Hey,
Nah, we feel you.
thank
We
you for
feel you.
coming up here, man. We appreciate you. It's good to finally talk to you. So, hey, man, give us your opinion, man. What do you what do you think's going on?
Um, I think Dave is not as nice as everybody says that he is. Just like Sheena was saying, the players in the locker room was like Dave would tell them the truth. Like,
Mm,
he give it to him straight. And so I just think I think Dave don't really like Bryce like that. I think he was like, I watch you play. I ain't like it. I'm done with you. I don't want to play with you no more. And so personally, this is just my opinion. I feel like it's really over for Bryce here, and this is just happening only because it had to happen. I really
mm.
feel like Bryce wasn't gonna come back.
Okay. You
Mm.
know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, Nicole. I'm about to get into conspiracy mode here, but my thing is this. Okay, what if what you said is true, and Bryce really didn't have a shot after those first two games? So we've all been speculating about trade
Duh,
rumors. Okay.
hold on.
Uh-huh.
Duh, just turn your camera off. Duh, just turn the damn camera off. Please, sir.
Did you see what I
Just turn
put? Did you
just,
see the bottom?
just could you please just turn the camera off, sir? Thank
Somebody
you.
said hot boxing during the live is wild.
God, dog. This
Yo,
nigga
hey,
Mike
okay.
Lowry season, everything all, all in the camera.
Yo, okay.
Oh,
So back to my conspiracy theory here. Okay, just say that like Nakari said, after those two games, Dave was like, nope, it's not it. Now we've been hearing trade rumors and speculations because Deontay Johnson, I think he even said that he was expecting to play and they told him he was out. Okay. So what if this is kind of like you remember after they fired Matt Rule, and it was the Christian McCaffrey show that day, all right, against the Rams that next game, and they ran the ball it probably as much as we wish they would run the ball now, and just showing off Christian McCaffrey's good, this and that, the third, and then shoot, I don't even think they made it back to Charlotte before they traded him to the 49ers. What do you think if this is Bryce's, this is his time to showcase what he can potentially do, and they trying to get him up out of here? Because like you said in the card, the players are like, well, Dave would tell them the truth, behind the scenes. what what if this is something that he's told Bryce, like, hey, this is your shot. Okay, this only it's gonna be your only chance. You don't take advantage of this. I don't know what to tell you. What y'all think about that?
I mean, how can you say that though? Think about that, and then he don't have the true weapons to display his real talent, whatever talent that he does have, regardless of if you for him or against him.
Mm, I'm just
So,
saying. It's like I said, it's my conspiracy theory.
I mean,
Go
that's
ahead,
all.
Nakar.
I don't think Bryce always says that he's not externally motivated. So I feel like
Yep,
Mm,
facts.
if they told him that, it'll still be the same Bryce. I feel like
mm,
whatever Bryce feel inside of him, that's what he gonna be. That's what he gonna do. I really feel like he don't care about. Well, I won't say don't care, but like the outside chatter, it don't really affect him like we think it would. I think my conspiracy theory, because when he threw that pick on what week 2, and he just kind of hung his head and was like, "Man, it's
mm,
over." I just really
mm.
think that his heart was broke. I feel like he got broken up with, and he just could not
Yeah,
focus,
he lost
and the
all
whole
confidence.
world was crashing down on him because
Mm. That way it
yeah,
looked like.
yeah, I ain't
Hey,
never seen him
CJ,
like that.
CJ and
Yes,
Tone.
sir.
Hey, I'm
Yes,
about to
sir.
hop off. I'm about to eat. Nakari, it's finally nice to
He
see
about
you
to
up here,
eat.
man.
He about to eat.
Nakari, I'm gonna say this. I'm in the military, so I do not smoke, my guy. I've been
Duh,
15 years in. I do not smoke.
duh,
I
duh,
mean,
about to be laid out on the couch, like, oh yeah.
Now you should know that too, CJ. You know me. You
I
had
do.
conversations.
That still
You
ain't gonna
know
stop me
that.
from getting at you.
Nah, like I said, that's one thing the car I don't do. But now if you want to have a good time in Dallas, hey, I got the right drink, the right makers, and all that for you. So
I got
He
stories
he on
about Dallas.
he live on Nakar. He live on the right
Oh
street too.
boy.
I almost
yeah.
got murdered in Dallas, so
What?
Oh goodness.
I stay away.
Okay, okay. Well, yeah, we got to talk about that later. Hey, but y'all already know I
Yeah.
love y'all, big cousin the car again. You know it was a pleasure having you up there. Uh, look, I'm glad there's
Hold on,
somebody
wait a
in the
minute.
chat. I'm getting
Doug
off
made
because
not
I
Doug
heard.
made us watch him cook, then leave.
Nell, I know you're watching, so I'm gonna be
Wow.
nice. I'm gonna be nice.
Wait,
Wow.
I'm gonna be
wait.
nice.
Diggy said Doug must have ran out of
That's a rant.
spice.
I'm gonna be nice. All right, fellas,
Yo,
y'all.
oh my God. All
All right,
right,
man. I'm
Doug.
off. I'm off.
Oh my God. Hey, Nakar, Earl said he looked
Oh
like T
God.
Pain, dog.
Man, every dark skinned dude with dreads
With
get
Dre.
that. So I
You
go
know what
into the
would be crazy?
barbershop. T
Uh,
Pain, sing
look,
auto tune.
what would be, yeah, I was gonna say what would be crazy if you had auto tune set up on your computer right now. You hit
Oh,
with
I
that
Boy,
first
I
definitely
play.
got it.
holler. I
I
would.
got it.
I will holler.
I'm an
Hey,
audio
look,
engineer. I definitely got it.
I got it on mine, but it would take me too long to get to it. So
Yeah.
all right, but okay, but I'm not. Doug did have a point though. Doug did have a point. If this was the
What?
case, and you know about them playing Bryce and saying, okay, well, this is your shot. Go out here and see what you can make out of it. But it really will be putting him behind the 8 ball. He said no Adam Thielen, no Deontay Johnson. He's got to count on a rookie wide receiver, a second-year wide receiver, another rookie wide receiver, and a journeyman. But to be honest with you, I think that he can succeed. But like I said, I think it's whether his confidence is you know where it needs to be to go out there and actually play and deliver the ball to them. And I think Dave Canales has to be more creative with his play calling and with the number and types of plays that he run. They've got to come out and establish the run. Okay, like, and I know we're saying this, we're beating this like a dead horse, but they've got to establish the run. They got to get out there and give Bryce some kind of hope. Get the ball going down the field. Because my thing is, if they go out there and the first play of the game is a play action and that Joker throws a pick like he did in the start of the New Orleans game, yeah. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna cut the game
What?
off and go golfing, like the car said said earlier. Go find a
That's
mini
the
car
whole.
somewhere.
The whole key to it is that Dave Canales needs to make the running game the strength of the offense Sunday.
Mm,
that he don't need to leave it or put it in Bryce's hand and count on him in a way to lead us to victory. No, you need to lean on the running game, to be productive. Um, and let Bryce get in where he can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
think I don't think you did I don't think it would do him any good to his psyche or his confidence to put him right back in the position that you took him out of. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You have a run
Yeah.
game. You have one of the top five, top six offensive lines in the league. You have a top five running back. Lean on them. Lean on them. That is your strength right now. I've been saying it every week, and I'm gonna keep saying it till he finally do it. Lean
Mm,
on the strength of your offense. Do not put it in Bryce's hands and expect to be successful Sunday.
yeah. But do you think that do you think he's one of those play callers where, I know some of them do, but they have a script, so to say, like their first so many plays are scripted. But it to me it
Yeah,
kind of
first
seems
15
like,
plays.
yeah, but it kind of seems like it's more than that for Canales. Sometimes I feel like the whole damn game is scripted because certain situations
Why
come
you say
up
that?
like I don't know. I just don't know because it's like Ian Thomas last week on the back-to-back plays. Okay, my thing is line up and just run the damn ball straight down whatever gap wherever you're trying to go. You getting out here with all these creative blocks and this, that, and the third, having Ian Thomas come across the line trying to block somebody and they running right past his ass. You know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
like stuff like that, like third and short. I guess that's just not his offense. Okay, like rarely do I see is like he hiked the ball, they handed off the Chuba, and he just goes straight up the gut, gets the first down. Somebody's always trying to. When you go back and look at the tape, in my perspective, it's like somebody's always trying to make some kind of block that they ain't never gonna make, and then we always end up getting stopped.
Mm,
But like I said, that's just from
no,
my perspective. Go
well,
ahead, Tom.
in my opinion, I think this offense this year is definitely way more creative than what Frank Wright was trying to do last year. Um,
Mm,
as far as the run schemes, when you talking about outside zone, gap schemes, uh, things of that nature, we've seen a lot of different variations in the run game that we didn't
mm,
even see last year. We saw more in the in training camp than we saw in the regular season. We talked about that all year
mm,
long. Like, where is the running game? Where is this triangle read offense that you showed us in training camp? Because we were there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We didn't see
Mm-hmm.
none of that during the season. Um, the thing is, you have to no matter what is happening in the run game, where you getting 2 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards a pop, it doesn't even matter. Keep pounding the rock. Keep running the rock.
Mm,
It eventually will pop. He Chuba Hubbard will get 10 yards here, 12 yards here, 15 yards here. You know, just keep doing something. All that equals up to moving the chains. That's all I'm saying. Just to simplify it and make it easier for Bryce on Sunday, you need to lean on that running game.
okay. Now, to kind of piggyback off that, Nakari, I'm gonna ask you this. So, do you think that it will go back to a situation like we had last year, where Denver is like, okay, well, Bryce is in the game. Let's go ahead and load up this box and stop the run because we know he's not going to be able to do anything in the passing game to be any kind of a threat.
No, I don't think. I think they might try that, but I don't think it will work the
Mm,
same because we sort of have weapons this year, just a little bit.
mm,
We have someone that can catch the ball and take it 30 yards. We have a possession receiver that's not however many years old Adam Thielen is. So
mm,
we do have some weapons that can, beat that all out, sell the run, but they'll probably still
mm.
do it and they'll probably still work. We got a lot of things, but that don't mean,
Yeah,
that it's happening.
yeah. What you think, Tom?
Um, I do think it's if I was Denver, I definitely would simulate pressure.
Mm,
I would run cover zero. I would run cover one at him because he would have to show me that he's much improved. You know, you would have to show me that you're capable of beating me. So yeah, I would definitely send pressure um Bryce Young way, but I'm confident in the offensive line that we have. This offensive line is not like what we had last year. I'm
okay.
confident in the interior of the offensive line. Icky is playing extremely good, so I'm definitely confident in him. The right tackle position gives me a little pause. But if you put a tight end, if we run 11 personnel and you put a tight end on over on the Josh Nyman side of the ball, now you have opportunity to go 6 man, 7 man max protection that gives you a little bit more time and it allows you to handle the simulated pressures that may come your way. So,
Mm,
you know, I think we have play calling, we have schemes to match up with
yeah.
anything that Denver may come with, but you have to be able to hold up against those schemes and the receivers have to get open.
Okay. Gotcha. Hey, and got a Broncos fan here. The Matic Opaque. I hope I said that right. It said Broncos fan here
Big
stopping to say that I feel
Enigmatic,
I said it wrong,
enigmatic. Okay. No, no, I was
but
shit, I was
hey,
shit, I was trying to say it myself.
oh,
The enigmatic opaque. Okay.
hey, sir,
Yeah.
a
EO.
man,
EO.
hey, sir, a man,
Yeah.
we are terrible with names, so thank you for joining us. Thank you for the
No, no, no,
comment.
no, no. We ain't terrible at names. That's a lie. No, ain't no
Yeah,
we.
yes, we are. Yes, we are.
No,
Do
no,
do I need to
no,
pull up the clip, Mister
no. You
Mayana?
can pull up
Do
whatever you
do I need
want
to
to
pull up the
pull
clip?
up. You can pull up whatever you want to say. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't about to put
All
that lie
right,
on me.
Broncos fan here. Stop. It's not a lie. Broncos fan here stopping in to say that I feel kind of bad for him going up against our defense. He might end up as a grease stain on the field somewhere. I hope not. I hope not. But I mean, at this point,
It's a strong
we
possibility.
it's a strong possibility. It's a strong possibility. And and let me segue that into my next question. Okay, so we saw that Bryce in the first two games this season, he didn't a lot of times he didn't look like he was comfortable in the pocket. Okay. It looked like some plays where like he was it's almost like he was um trying to get out of the pocket as quick as he can. And it may have been some
Hmm.
situations where he stayed in the pocket. If he stayed in the pocket, he would have saw a receiver open, been able to, make a pass, make a completion, get a first down, or get some positive yardage. So, do you
Right.
think this time, this you think this has been enough time off for him to where he's going to go out there and he is going to, stay in the pocket more and not look to, to get out of the pocket so quick? Because, training camp was one thing, preseason was another thing. Okay, you get out here in the regular season, the real bullets start flying, and it's almost like after that first game or so, it's like he reverted back to the stuff he was doing last year because of the way that line was playing. Now, mind you, we got a completely different line, and they're playing, way better than they ever could have imagined compared to last year. Do you think it's been enough time for him to where he's going to be comfortable in the pocket enough to be like, all right, bet I know I got to get the ball out in, however long Dave Canales, 2.7 seconds or whatever it is. But do you think that mentally he's going to be in the right headspace to be like, okay, I got a little bit more time. Let me see if something opens up instead of being in a rush to, to run outside of the pocket and make a play.
Go ahead, Nakari.
What if I ain't want to say nothing? Um,
Well, close your damn mouth then. My
I
turn.
believe I believe that I didn't lost my train of thought.
Oh,
Let's hear it, Tony.
you want to
Nah,
start? See, you want to start shit, but then you want to try to fold.
I'm trying to
Come
be
on now.
respectful on other people's platforms. That's what I'm trying to do.
I got you.
Because if
I
this was
got
my
you.
platform, yeah, it'd be different.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay.
I think. I go back to my whole conspiracy. I just think Bryce mind his head wasn't in the game, and I feel like the first two series will tell us everything that we need to know. If he just comes out, plays poised, he could go 3-and-out. If he just looks poised, then
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it. I'm confident in him. If he's still running around, looking scared, looking like he's never played football before, I ain't gonna say put Plummer in the game. Put Felipe Franks. Put Franks at quarterback.
You are not the first person I heard say that this week. You are not the first person. They said, "Hey, they said five. They
Who
said
at
get
quarterback?
rid of all of
Oh,
them. Put
Felipe
Felipe,
Frank.
Felipe Franks."
Oh,
And for
dog,
those of you that
gone.
may not know, he played quarterback at Florida before he moved to tight end.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I have always said, CJ, I didn't want to see Bryce. The only way that I thought Bryce would get back in at any point this season was if an
Mm-hmm.
injury happened to Adam, to Andy
Dalton.
Dalton. And what do you
Mm-hmm.
know? An injury happened to Andy Dalton. So no, to answer the question, no, I don't think this is enough time to for him to have built his confidence back up. But we're at a point now where we don't have no choice but to play him. So all you can do is hope and pray that he comes out there and the things that he needs to do mentally to be prepared for the game, that he's mentally prepared to handle. So that's all I can go on right there. But no, me personally, no, I don't think it was enough time for him to get his mind right.
Okay, I got you. I got you. All right. Well, dig it. Nikai dig it. Say you're a lot noisier when you're on the keyboard.
Look,
Oh
that's the
God, yo,
difference. Like
it's
you can't tell
it,
somebody personality through words, but
yeah.
yeah, man, I'm soft spoken, I'm chill, I'm relaxed. And just so y'all can see, we don't all sound like Zay. We don't sound like that, not all of us. Us league guests. So,
Oh, like oh,
But hey, let me tell you, when I'm going back home this weekend, oh my goodness, I got a lot of cousins that sound just like that,
a
just
lot
like that.
of
Some
them.
of them might be a little bit worse, but
Yeah,
hey, I
yeah.
I, I, I digress.
I
Okay,
promise you.
so
Hey, listen. I used to be somewhere with my daddy, and
mm,
everybody knew what everybody else was saying, and I'm
mm,
always leaning over him like, what he just say?
yeah, yep. That's a good trip back home.
What
That's a
what
very good trip back home.
what she just say? Oh, okay.
that sound about
like
right.
like
Yeah,
my daddy was my interpreter.
yeah, yeah. Basically, basically.
Ah
Yeah, but
man,
okay. Now continuing on with the Bryce Young topic here. So, all right. Now, half of Panther Nation believes that Bryce Young is not the future. Half of Panther Nation believe that he is the future. He just need to be in the right situation, right headspace, or whatever. Okay. So the trade deadline, I think, is the 5th. So we play Denver, and then we play a very hurt New Orleans team also. Okay. So if Bryce can
Chip
go out
Will,
here,
what's up?
what's up, Will? How you doing, buddy? He
What's
said,
good,
"Oh,
Will?
that's my guy in the car. What's up? Yeah.
And
Hey,
Will,
look,
I
we, we
gotta
we
send
got him
you a
on the show,
message too.
Will.
I gotta tell you about the Germany trip, Will. I'll send you a message.
Yeah. But so what if Bryce goes out here and goes 1-1? Okay, what if he goes out here and goes 1-1? But what if he looks, decent to you know, yeah, I say good, in those two games. Now, like I said, we've been talking about trade rumors and this and that and the third. Um, just say for whatever reason Andy is out for more than just this week, or just say, because the only reason I say that is because we got Denver and we got New Orleans. New Orleans might be a winnable game, might be the only game we can win on the rest of the schedule I keep looking at. But if Bryce comes out here and does something before the trade deadline, do you think he'll do enough for some other team to be intrigued and be like, you know what, we'll give you a, whatever rounder. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think would be compensation for Bryce Young if they decide to try and trade him. Okay, but do you think he's going to go out and maybe do enough to compel the Panthers to trade him? Because I mean, if they don't, you know, it looks like we're going to be in this same situation again come next year.
I doubt it. The one team that I felt like would have made a move was Miami,
Mm,
and Tua is coming
mm,
back. So because they're basically the same quarterback, same system, same school, blah blah blah. But I feel like okay, so if Bryce goes out and somehow throws 400 yards, that's the only way he's gonna play again. And if he does that, the fan base, half of the fan base, and the media are gonna be like, you know what, he might be the future. He needs to stick around and see what they can do. And
mm-hmm.
anything less than that, he's gonna be right back to the bench. They're gonna put Andy in as soon as Andy can take his thumb out of his pocket, and we're gonna be right back where we are. We're gonna
There
be
you
right
go.
back.
There go keyboard in the car.
Yeah, right, right.
uh,
I'm
hey, hold
chilling.
on real quick. Hey,
Can't
Fishbowl,
read the
thank you for the
money.
$5 super chat. We
Appreciate
appreciate it.
that
She said,
fishbowl.
thanks for the convo. Panthers content creators more entertaining than the team yet again. Hey man, we try. We try. We try.
Yeah,
We try. And
we,
again,
we try
we
we try to
appreciate.
add a little humor to this sad enough team of yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, and shout out to newly dubbed EO. He said, by the way, I'm going to follow you guys. You seem pretty chill. I'm going to bounce though. I hope to see Carolina back in the mix someday soon. The NFL is a better place when the Panthers are good. Hey, we appreciate you, man. We thank you for that. Thank you, thank you,
Yes,
thank you. Appreciate
sir.
you stopping
Appreciate that,
through.
EO,
All right.
ma'am, sir.
Yeah.
I was
Oh, hold
not
on.
sure.
Yeah. My parting opinion: a 2025 fifth round pick and a 2026 fourth. Later, guys. Okay, on the on Bryce Young, and
I would.
and Earl
You know
said
what?
they might
I
get a
got to at
three.
least got to get a three, at least a three.
Yeah.
From
What you
who
gonna say,
though?
Tony?
Who? No, I'm just gonna piggyback off what Nicari just said. But who
Mm.
who do you believe would be willing to give up a third round pick for Bryce Young in this current state that he's in?
Let's go through the teams and see who's stupid. Cleveland, even though they got Jameis,
Mm.
Cleveland is
I
a
ain't think about
possibility
Cleveland.
Mm.
because they like taking risks.
They
Mm.
got a
LA,
run game. They got an offensive line. They got a great defense that can help them out.
the Rams, they're
Yeah.
looking to their future past Matt Stafford.
Mm.
The Dolphins could always use a backup who's the exact same as Tua. And I think one dark horse, one sleeper, the Chiefs. Andy just likes offense, and I feel like Andy would take it upon him to be like, you know what, I could do something with him. He could be our backup. Blah 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 blah.
Mm. Dang, that would be crazy if we trade him to the Chiefs. You know,
Yeah,
to
I don't
spend all
I
that
don't see that
to trade
happening.
a number one
Uh,
overall pick to be a backup with the Chiefs. Woo, God, oh, that would be so
yeah,
embarrassing, so embarrassing.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right,
Good,
cool
good, good
beans.
luck with that one in the car. I can't see that
I
happening.
just it's a dark horse, Tony. That's the whole point of a dark
Yeah,
horse.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He did say dark. Hey, look, they said the Saints. Well, let me tell you. Hey, give us.
I don't want to do no
Oh
business
God,
with the
hey.
Saints.
Man, who that
Huh?
nation will burn that city down? Oh my God.
Where they
Mm,
burn and slap down.
the
They run
Jets.
Bryce up out of
Mm,
there. He right now,
Bryce
Earl. I
can't go
don't
to
think
New
he has
York.
the mental capacity to handle the
mm-mm.
fans in New York City.
New York.
That's too
No,
much limelight. That's too
too
much
much.
limelight for him right there.
Way too
Yeah,
much. Way too much.
Also,
I have no idea, man. That trade compensation for him can kind of be all over the place. He definitely not gonna get even 20% of what you gave up to get him. I think that's a foregone conclusion. I
Mm,
would be very, very surprised if you even got half of that back. Given the current situation, but funnier things have happened. And then you talk about some of these teams that are quarterback needy, like the Browns. I didn't even think about them. because I'm pretty sure
Mm-hmm.
they trying to find a way to get rid of Deshaun Watson and his contract. And I know they're not gonna just leave their future in the hands to Jameis Winston. So, but you
He
got the
got
draft
contacts
coming up
though.
too. Shut up. Um, but yeah, man, I just don't know that one there for me is hard
Mm.
to put my finger on because I just think his trade evaluation right now will be all over the place.
Okay. All
Any team
right.
with a
Bet.
black
Bet.
quarterback, if you have a black quarterback, you need a black backup. That way your fan base don't ask for the backup to start.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
And you know what? I ain't gonna lie in the car. I can't disagree with that point at all. And I can see my wife on the other side of this wall. She's probably over there like, mm-hmm. Yep.
We had people wanting Kyle Allen, Derek Anderson, this,
Mm-hmm.
and we had Cam Newton. We had Cameron Jarrell Newton. And they said,
Mm.
let's play Kyle Allen.
Now said Bryce about to be like Tim Tebow. Oh God. Oh, oh my goodness. Well, hey, now Tim Tebow did take Denver to the playoffs one year. Should we get that out of Bryce? Hey, it ain't gonna happen this year,
Yeah,
but
he did. He
yeah,
sure did.
he did take him to the playoffs one year, but I digress. I digress.
I still don't know
All
how
right.
that happened.
Hey, the dog shine. I mean, light shines on dog's ass. Oh, you know what? I'm saying that all wrong. Never mind. Never mind. I can already tell I was about to mess that saying up, so I'm gonna just forget I said it. Hey, a broke clock is right twice a day. There you go. Let me say that one.
And
All
Mr.
right.
Hunky Doris said send post the link.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I got you, Miss Uncle Door. Give me a second.
Not to get off topic, but did y'all see the '03 team saying that the 15 team wouldn't have a chance against them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They said
yeah.
the
I
15
saw that.
team
I
was dabbing and
disagree.
they was knocking heads off. Boy.
I
God.
get that, but they wasn't playing a Cam Newton. They was playing a Michael Vick.
Yeah.
That's a different
And that's
body.
what they said. Didn't they say that? Didn't one of them say
Mm-hmm.
that they
Yeah,
weren't playing? Man,
somebody
hey,
said that.
I
Nelson
respect
said,
the
"Just
'03
stop,
team.
CJ."
Hey, I did. That's why I did. That's why I did. I got you, dear. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Look, hey, I knew I was gonna mess it up. I transitioned to another one, so we good. Thank you.
Oh
But
God.
could you imagine them playing though? I don't think it would be that easy for that '03 team against that 15 team. That 15 team had a lot of good athletes on it, and like I said, and first and foremost, we had Cam. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Josh Norman picking off the loan 3 times in a row.
bruh. Oh my goodness. Think of that matchup. Steve Smith and Josh Norman. Now,
Hmm.
mind you, if I was the '03 Panthers team, I would just put Steve Smith on whatever side of the field that Josh Norman wasn't on because like this whole JC thing, he didn't travel. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
Right.
Hey, and shout out to Will for the $5 super chat, man. We appreciate you.
Tip
He
drill
said,
well. We appreciate it, my guy.
oh yeah, he said I'm in the keep Bryce column. We have invested too much money to play the string out. Not to play the string out. He will sink or swim in process blue. Yep. Hold on,
That's a
and
strong
also
possibility, my guy.
He
yes,
already
and again
drowned. We just
appreciate you,
use CPR. That's it.
appreciate you, Will. Hey, and we have in the building also another esteemed member of our chat. That would be Panther AA member.
AKA Mr. Hunky Dory.
Yes,
How you
sir.
doing, sir?
I am blessed. I am blessed. But I'm passing empty bottles because I drank them all already.
I hear you, man.
It, as we were talking about, I was gonna mess with the car. I told CJ, I said we're gonna score 12 points. He said,
Mm,
the autocorrect did not put the rest in there. It's because I
uh,
was gonna say Eddie P's gonna miss a field goal. I said
boy.
we're gonna score 12.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to start talking about Eddie P. Now we got you on the show, Nakari. We look, Tony. We really want to piss him off. We need to have a whole segment about
I
Eddie
mean,
kicking field goals.
we could say like what $1 million if we get rid of him next year. Most kickers can do
Hey,
what he do. I don't care.
Man, we can save $1,010,000. We don't have to buy any damn ping pong balls or anything.
Listen, we got more pressing problems than damn Eddie
We got
Pinero.
30 hoes. What's 31? Like we could get him
Yeah.
out. Let's just start the whole team over. We keep JC, we keep Derek. That's about it. The offensive
And
line.
Eddie P.
And
And Eddie P, man.
ADP don't warrant being kept. And I know you're doing this on purpose, but like,
No, no,
come
no.
on.
It's working. It's working. Keep it up, Tone.
Hey,
Keep it up.
but in the car though, hey, seriously though, quiet as kept. If you just looking at the number, I
He's
know
been
we,
making field
shooting the shit or
goals.
whatnot. Okay,
He
thank you.
can't
Now you
kick
can't
from
keep that.
60. He's not Graham Gano.
Kick from where?
He's not from 60, from 55, 53, 52. He can't do it.
So,
Ah,
so you sound like you just looking for reasons to not like him.
No, I'm
We
Garcia
all
looking
got
at
know Eddie.
55
We
of them.
all
no.
we all know Eddie can't
I
kick
can't
from
even
60.
remember what game it was. I can't remember what game it
Mm,
was, but last Sunday the broadcast was talking about that it's almost automatic for every kicker from like 55 these days, and that the
yeah.
competition committee is looking to do something about field goals, which would be dumb. And all I could sit and think
Mm,
about was it is not automatic for my kicker from 55.
it's not.
And I
Yeah,
shouldn't
it's
have to
not for
think
Eddie.
that. I should have faith in my kicker, and I don't. I know that he'll make the kick that all the other kickers will make. Can he make the ones that some of them can't, and he cannot? He's the some of them
Yeah.
that can't 100% of the time. And then what's gonna piss me off the most? He gonna miss it and do this.
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, let's bring up that next point. Let's keep the kicker in mind real quick.
All right.
Now, in the old days, the Panthers were never an offensive juggernaut. We were a okay offense and a damn good defense. We had a damn good kicker all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
went 7-9 and went into the playoffs and smashed Dallas on the toes of a kicker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's upsetting me now. We can't even kick field goals. That is where I'm at now. We cannot get close enough to kick field goals.
Yeah,
That
because Eddie has even attempted a kick from 50 plus this year.
Mm.
how close do we have to be? How close does Eddie P have to
His
be?
long his longest this year is 48.
And that's a shame that we haven't got that close enough to where we can kick 2 or 3 field goals in a game to keep some type of momentum. That's what I was upset about the last game. We had no drive to get us close enough to kick a field goal. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Hey,
Lord.
n-
Luckily, the one
and
we
the
did, we
car
scored a touchdown.
just to piss you off even a little bit more. In 2023, Eddie P was 5 or 7 from 50 yards plus, and his long was 56.
Okay. He missed
Ooh,
two.
Mm.
ooh. Now
Yeah.
let's
He.
stop.
Hey.
In his rookie
Yeah.
season, Ian Thomas had the most yards of his career.
So what?
In his rookie season, Ian Thomas had the most catches and yards that he had in one year. Like,
Hey, Donna
go
B, how
back
you
and
Yeah.
doing?
look.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to Donna B. Appreciate you, Donna B.
Yes, ma'am. But
I
yeah, man,
just
it's
Yeah.
I seen where we came from, and I just feel like we ain't never been where we are, and that's just how I feel about the kicker position.
yeah, cause
But
like Austin said,
we
he's
haven't
no
had no
Graham
stable.
Gano or John
Yeah.
Casey. Yeah,
I mean, Graham
Graham
We
Gano
haven't
Graham
had
Gano
no
John
was a
stable.
Casey.
fool.
Yeah, Graham Gano was a fool, but he got the injury bug, and don't
He
forget,
did.
Eddie P didn't come in to replace Graham Gano.
Zane
That was
Gonzalez
Zane
was good
Gonzalez
too.
did.
Zane Gonzalez.
He
Yeah,
just
and
couldn't
he
them
couldn't stay
groins.
healthy.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
I
yeah,
had faith in
he
Zane
was.
Gonzalez. He was good. I just never have liked Eddie P, and I won't like Eddie P. So
So you
Okay,
saying
so
so you saying in the draft we need to start looking for kickers in the 7th, 6th or 7th that can kick 60 yards plus now.
I'm
Is
not
that should be
ashamed to
NFL
say
fan?
I did a mock last night where I took a kicker in the 7th. I'm not ashamed to say that.
I'm just saying, is that the new is I'm saying is that the new NFL standard, a 60-plus-yard field goal? Because they were doing it back in the 50s and
That
60s. They were kicking
that's the car. That's Nakari standard.
That's the
Don't let
NFL
Nakari fool
standard.
you.
They are looking at field goals because they say it's too easy for kickers to make field goals now, which is stupid, but they're doing it. That is the NFL standard. It's not my standard. It's the NFL standard.
Now we already shrunk the goalpost. The goalposts were brought
Mm.
in to make it harder. We
Yeah.
gonna shrink them anymore?
Mm. But you know,
What you
we
mean?
had the we had, as Tony will never say, we had the thicker kicker here. You
We
know that
did.
we signed in the off season. Okay, so it's because who was it? Rock Jones said we got a pro kicker with a college leg. You know, a lot of these college kickers are coming in. I forgot who it was. It was week 1. Oh God, I forgot what game it was, but it was a rookie kicker, and he came in there, and I think he kicked like 2 or 3 field goals. I want to say like 53 yards plus. You know, one of them was damn near close to 60. So it's not like we can't go out and find a accurate kicker that's actually got a strong leg. So
It's college kickers kicking from 70 in pregame. I
That's pregame. That come
still
on, Nakari. That's
our
pregame.
kicker can't kick from 70 in pregame, Tony.
That
He
is
can't do it.
pregame.
It
That
don't
that
matter.
man, come
We
on,
talking about
come on.
practice.
It does matter. You
It
talking about
don't matter.
pregame?
It's the fact
You
that they
talking
can
about him
do it.
kicking?
It's the fact that they can do it and our kicker can't. And
What
he's in the NFL.
what's the longest field goal in college in a game?
I
Not
don't know.
pregame, in a game.
Who gives a who cares, Sonny?
just say it. You say
Well,
it in the car. Go ahead. Just say it.
Who
Who gives a fuck?
cares?
Go ahead and say it in the car.
Nobody cares.
65 feet, 65
No,
yards. I think.
I'm saying you obviously care. You keep talking about what they're doing in pregame.
I'm just saying that our kicker is he may be accurate
The
from a
best
certain
kicker in the
distance.
NFC South.
Wow. Congratulations.
I want to tell the car the truth. If Eddie P kicks a 70-yard field goal, we're gonna change his name to Betty P because he's gonna drop
Hey,
everything he got.
If Eddie P
right
kick a
now,
70-yard field goal, I will change the Jerry Richardson statue to an Eddie P statue.
Wow.
right now, Eddie P is 90% on his field goals this year, 100%
Mm.
on extra points.
Hey, making true
Okay.
money is with you, Nakari. Making true money. He said,
See?
69 yards is the longest
Y'all,
in NCAA history. Oh, the kicker from Dallas. That's who I was thinking about. The one that came in and was kicking all
Brandon
those long
Aubrey.
field goals. Was no,
hmm
no. I want to say Aubrey is not. He's not a
What
rookie
what
though, is he?
year?
You
Making true
got
money. What year was that longest kick in NCAA history? It ain't been recent. I could tell you that.
you got Bates from
That's an old.
Detroit.
That's
Now,
an old record.
He
yeah.
came
Now
from
That's
the
an old record.
ACFL.
is that record including the end zone distance? Because you know
Mm.
that they include it now. Before they did, they only just they had you at the 35. You kicked the 35 from
Well, no,
35
they
to
they they
35.
they included now. You get the 10
Gotcha.
yards.
Yeah,
That's the size of the end zone. So when it says 35 plus
yeah.
7 from the spot of the kicker, that's 42 plus the 10 yards to the back of the end zone. So
So
that's a 52-yard field
so
goal.
if that field goal was 69 yards and that was made in the 70s, that was a 79-yard field goal now.
hmm
That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Mm.
but but okay. I ain't gonna keep trying to beat this. I ain't trying to beat this dead horse with a stick.
Look, hey, our team is so bad. We on here arguing about the kicker. God
Yeah.
Almighty, where
But
where
but
have we
That
gone?
that's not even bad. Everybody just got that still got that PTSD from Atlanta a couple years ago.
Yes, I do. I definitely do.
When
I
you
because
especially
think
Tone,
about it, that changed the whole
tell him the
entire
car.
course of
Tell him
our
the car.
franchise. If he
Tell him
makes
the
the
car.
kid, we go to the
How did that
playoffs.
change the course of our
If he
franchise? Are
Cause
you
we would have
serious right
won the
now?
we
game.
would have won the game.
No, oh
We
no,
might
We
have
would
made the
I hear you,
playoffs.
CJ.
We went
I
to
hear you.
Tampa with the chance, the opportunity to go to the playoffs. If we win that Falcons game and the rest of the season plays out like it does, which is a big given, not a big given, but whatever.
Mm.
There's a chance that we're already going to the playoffs in that Tampa Bay game. You know what? We're resting. And then maybe we get JC back for the playoffs. Who knows how that goes?
What game?
But
What game was the Atlanta game? That wasn't that the first half of the season? That wasn't
Uh,
towards the end.
P, PJ was
nah,
starting. PJ Walker was starting.
DJ,
He's the one that threw
yeah,
that ball to I mean, you could probably put a little bit of blame on DJ Moore too for taking his helmet off in the damn end
Thank
zone.
you, because I was
But
just going to
he
ask
was
you
out of
yeah,
what
play. He
yeah,
was
happened
out of the field of
beforehand.
play. He was out
yeah,
of the field of
But
play.
Eddie missed two. He missed the extra
True.
point and a field goal. So hey, I'm with you in the car on
Okay,
that one. I'm
We
with you.
go to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Tepper
we go
begrudgingly
we
hires
go to the
Wilkes.
playoffs off that game. Are you
Well, hold on, hold
serious?
on. Okay, no, wait a minute, Tone,
It's
Tone,
just the
because
difference. It's that
because
one game.
if everything would have played out the exact same and we would have had that one more win, I think we would have been able to be ahead of Tampa Bay in the final standings.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
because if
correct.
we would have won that Tampa Bay game and then we won in New Orleans, we beat them by 3. That we'd have been the division winner. We'd have been to the playoffs. So just think if we'd had that one more game. I think if correct me if I'm wrong, the car, but I think that's what you're getting at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like I always say, Tone, you never know. Look, Tone ain't on camera. Tone over there, like, man, I can't stand these motherfuckers today.
Man, I'm gonna let y'all have it because y'all hatred for Eddie Pinero is so thick. It doesn't
No,
even
no,
make no difference what nobody say.
no.
So I'm y'all
It
I was
kind
just
of don't.
picking.
y'all win, I
I
lose.
mean,
So
Ian
okay.
Thomas is kind of good. He does his job. He gets on the field.
I know he should make
He
the Pro
lines
Bowl
up
this year.
right. He don't get
Yeah.
offsides or anything.
You see them 4 pancakes he had last week?
He was on the ground with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was on the ground. Somebody
Yeah.
pouring syrup on him.
Oh god.
Oh God.
He was
Oh my
sweet meat
good.
to them defenders.
Oh my
Holy
goodness,
smokes!
yo. That
Hey,
let me
did you
Hmm.
tell you.
see he went up to block the guy, and the guy he just literally flew off. Like, it was like some kind of animation. He was flying off like a superhero.
Hey,
I was like, how
he
in the
did it
world
two
did you do
plays in
that?
he did it 2 plays in a row, Mr. Hunky Dory. He did it two
Yeah,
plays in a row on third and fourth down.
I thought it was some
Third and
type
fourth.
of animation on the TV. Like the guy was just throwing him off like he was nothing. It was like, woof. I was like, did the
Who
TV glitch or something? And I
yeah.
went back and started replay. I said, no, it wasn't glitched. He just poof.
Yeah. Cause who
That's
was
my
it?
problem with
Fowler.
Mm.
Dave.
Yeah.
He ran behind.
Fowler.
Oh, go ahead. My
Oh, no,
bad.
go ahead, Nicole. Go ahead. You good. Go ahead, bud. Go
Oh
ahead.
no, I'm just saying he ran behind Ian Thomas twice on third and fourth down. Then on
Yes.
that goal line play, we ran behind Chandler Zavala when we got Robert Hunt right there. Like it's just the
Yeah,
small
that was a ball
decisions,
play.
that we make sometimes. I just
Mm-hmm.
don't understand.
Yeah. And then I think it was I forgot which down it was, but they were running, away from Ian Thomas side of the ball. But it's like Fowler, it's like he almost knew the play and he jumped the snap perfectly. But he got in between Hunt and Ian Thomas so quick. Ian Thomas didn't even have time to. It's like he didn't have time to get his hands out to even try and push him. And the thing was, by the time Ian could turn around and try to make an attempt at a tackle, he already got Chuba Hubbard, and then next thing you know, the three of them rolling around, and Ian ended up rolling across the top of them, and then it's fourth down, and then we got to turn the ball over. So, but yeah, man, let me
Mhm.
tell you, yeah,
Well,
Tony's
back
Tony's cousin Ian was on one last week.
now, I want to go back. I wanted to, I've been on the fence all week. I've been
All
either
right.
fire or just burn the house down, and
Mm,
then I'm thinking, the O line's been doing great. It's absolutely great. They're performing great. I want to see Bryce behind that O line. You know what I mean? And I
mm-hmm.
want to see him be able to move because I have been watching Quanu. He's been able to move, and he's been able to follow Quanu and throw some passes out. It has improved. I want to see Bryce out there. I want to see if he's calmed down enough, to get the jitters out of him because I've been in a stressed moment before to where I have just shut down. You know what I mean? And it took, the guy set you out. Hey, go calm down a little bit. Let's go over here and talk. Then you watch other people doing stuff. You see the new defenses coming in. You could see what adjustments they're making on the sideline. You can hear what's going on in the headphones. Maybe it's time for him to get out there and use some of that time, what he's heard, and said, okay, I see how he rolled out this. What play we're going to have coming up next. What is the defense
Hmm.
doing? I understand this better. We understand he had a whole year. We're going on year two, but I
Hmm.
want to see him after this and see what he can do with what he has. We know he doesn't have a lot to work with right now, but the O line is working. That's the biggest
Yeah.
key, and I
But
believe.
you know,
Go ahead.
no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I believe that we're going to use a run heavy, RPO system with them. I believe that's what we're going to use with Bryce, a short yardage RPO, and I believe we're going to run the ball a lot. I don't think we're going to take any deep shots, and it's going to be a grind game the whole way, crossing patterns, stuff like that. But I believe the O line, he should be able to do really well behind that O line right now.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I don't. I don't have a problem with them taking deep shots down the field. Just take it when it presents itself. Don't try to force anything. Because I think what a lot of teams would try to do is they're gonna test him and see where he's at. They're gonna send blitzes at him. You know what I'm saying? The corners are gonna sit on routes because they don't believe that he's gonna take any shots downfield. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I
I
think
agree.
Yeah.
we have to remember too as well. This is the same offensive line that he played behind week 1 and week 2. So I think it's more about Bryce than anything else. Like I've said, has he gotten any confidence back? You know what I'm saying? How confident will he be come Sunday? Will he be able to exude any type of confidence to give himself and the team any chance to be successful? I think that's more important than anything. And another thing is, I honestly feel like he has PTSD from last year, and he has yet to get over that, and it was evident in week 1 and week 2.
I agree,
Hmm.
100%. He absolutely did. You could tell he was jittery. He was like a rabbit being chased. He was jittery. He was bouncing back and forth. And that first play where he threw the interception, it just cracked him. You know what I mean? He didn't have time for somebody to pull him off. Say, here, take a deep breath. It's okay. It's fine. That was instantaneous crack. You know what I mean? And it's very hard to recover from that because he has so much pressure on him right now. He wants to go out there and perform. You know what I mean? And his tension is so high that when he makes a mistake, it's like he's made 20 mistakes. And it's hard to sit back and say, "Well, look at that dumbass. Why did he do that?" You know what I mean? And now look at him,
Hmm.
he's messing up. Because when you start to fall apart, you fall apart very rapidly with that much pressure, and that is a form of
Yeah.
PTSD. And
Mhm.
that's the way it goes. But I do believe that Canales is going to set him up. They're going to say, "Hey, look, we're going to set the defense. We're going to act like we're going to be doing this," and he's going to put in a play and say, "This is a setup play. We're going to throw it long. We're going to throw it longer." You know what I mean? But we want to have that defense with their ears pinned back coming at us. We want to force them to come at us, and we're going to throw it long.
Okay. Not
I
not
want
the
to go
car.
back and answer.
I got you up there, buddy. The man behind the mirror over there is messing with the comments too. If the
No,
comment
I
went
wasn't
off
touching
screen.
nothing, and that's not the car that's making true money.
Oh, I'm sorry. Making sure my bad. I did say the
Yeah,
car. My bad.
I see.
My bad.
But no,
My bad.
Doug. So I want to address this real quick. So I
Go
want
ahead.
Doug to tell me what is a deep shot, because by NFL standard, it's always been 20 plus yards. That's a deep shot. Andy Dalton has thrown and made completions this year, deep shots. Let's go back to that first game against the Raiders where he started. He hit a few deep shots in that game. That TD
One for a
pass
touchdown.
that he
Yep.
yeah, I mean, like, I don't Dub be tripping sometimes. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, he did say it depends on who you ask. How far is a deep shot? Now, I will agree with that. Some people be like, "Nah, 20 yards is not a deep shot." They talking about quarterback hauls off, throws the ball, 40 yards down the field, which I think he's done. Maybe I don't. I forgot. I think the Adam Thielen touchdown was like 40 something yards, maybe. I don't
I think
know.
it was like
I gotta go
40.
back and
I think
look.
it was like 43. but you
Yeah.
know,
Now, if you want to go 20 yards, I mean, he's had a few. He's had some to Excel, Deontay.
yeah, yeah,
Shoot, he had a 20-yard
he
pass
gonna
to
be expensive.
Coker.
I just wanted to know what his explanation was, or what he thought was a deep shot. He said it in his own statement up there. Depends on who you ask. So I'm asking you, what do you consider a deep shot? Because in NFL standards, it's 20 plus yards. I said that. Ain't nobody trying to call him out.
That Adam Thielen touchdown was only 31.
31? Okay.
We haven't had
31?
to play
Okay.
longer than 38 this season.
Mm.
38?
Yeah,
Who was
Well,
that
dang.
pass to?
that was 2 runs by Chuba.
Oh, that was a run. Okay.
Just total. Yeah, total. I got you. I got you. I got
Gotcha.
you. All right. Nella says she's out. All right, dear. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Night, Nelly. Have a blessed evening.
Doug says, so you called me out because of my opinion. Okay, Tony. Hey,
He
the
gonna
funny
call us
thing,
out. He gonna call
look,
you
I
out.
ain't got no I ain't got no comment. Go ahead.
the funny thing is, as soon as we get off, we gonna call each other and start arguing with each other.
No, because I ain't even gonna answer my phone. It's 5 o'clock in the morning here.
Oh, making sure when I said I thought we had longer, and those was Chuba's longest runs of his career. It said I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
they were the
Yeah,
longest runs of his career.
God, that's wild though. I could have sworn we had one of at least 40, but hey, I ain't gonna argue with the facts and numbers. That I will not do.
Hey, I'd love to
Okay.
see some backfield passes. You know what I mean? I'd like to see some trickeration. Let's bring
Mm,
everybody out. Hell, bring Blackshear back up in there. You know what I mean?
Let
There's some
Excel
yeah,
trickeration.
throw past the Coker.
Hey,
That's
that
it
too.
now.
yeah. I love to see it.
It's gonna be a pick, but let him do it.
It's just gonna be-
Damn, the car.
oh my goodness.
Look, when Zay was playing quarterback here, Zay was running the ball.
Hey, when you're doing this bad, creativity does not hurt. Trickery is your best weapon to get people back into it, to get motivation in, because players love it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
I thought that was a good play last week when they had a jet sweep with Miles Sanders. He took that
Mm-hmm.
for about 25, 30 yards.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was a good
Didn't
run.
didn't they try oh god, what's the damn play call? I can't think of it. They handed the ball off and he came back and threw it to Andy, and then I don't think I think he
Flea
incomplete. It was
flicker.
incomplete. Flea flicker. There you go. Thank you, Nicole.
Hmm.
Defense saw
Um
all through it.
yeah, they tried. I think they tried that versus Washington, but it didn't amount to much of nothing. But
Well, what I was
hey.
saying, with the defense, they're going to pin their ears back this week. We know it. They coming. It's blitz,
Mm-hmm.
blitz, 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 sprinkles and blitz, and more blitz. Hey, you want a shot of blitz? Hey, here's another
Mm-hmm.
blitz. All right, and
Make it
it's
a
going to
He
come
double.
from
said
every
try to
direction.
blitz.
Run straight at it.
They're going to have everybody up in that box from the start of the game. And that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. That's how you're going to set them up with some trickery. You're going to Canales is going, hey, we know they're going to be in the box. We're going to set them up, and he's going to have to let Bryce
Mm-hmm.
know, hey, this play's coming in. This is your trick. This is the play. We're going to throw it. You know what I mean? And he's going to have to know it. And Bryce is going to be prepared for it. That's where good game management comes in. Good game planning coming in.
Yeah. But you know what
Fact,
though? My thing
Paul.
is
I agree
my,
100% with you.
oh well, head coach talks about that backup keeping none of them do. Head coach for yeah. We and Tony was talking about this earlier. We were talking about this earlier, and my thing is if Bryce is not playing, why is he going to go out there and answer a billion questions about Bryce? Okay. If
Right.
Andy Dalton is playing, he's focused on his players. My thing
That's
is if
right.
I'm the starting quarterback and my head coach is out there spending all his time answering questions about, who's supposed to be my backup, and that's taken away, potentially, taken away from his focus from what we're supposed to be doing as a team, I probably feel some type of way too. But I did like what he said. He
Exactly.
was like, those are questions for Dave and Brent. My thing, he's like,
Right.
I'm going ahead and let y'all know now. Stop asking me these damn questions. I'm not going to answer them. But as you know, they're not going to stop asking them. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see this all season long. Now, depending on how this game goes on Sunday, just say we go out here and look as bad as we have the past couple games. So is there any chance of Bryce starting beyond this if Andy is healthy? Being how the offense look, the same with even with Bryce. It's gonna be questions and stuff like that. But I mean, I think it's to be expected. But I do give Dave a hand clap of praise for you know, my thing is like, yeah, I'm not answering this. This is their questions. If they want to address this, you can go ask them that. You know, I got and the thing, he's doing all he can to stay afloat. All he can.
Right.
Like, yeah, nah, I'm not answering these damn questions. I'm not mad at him whatsoever.
How he's keeping
Yep.
his positivity, I don't know right now. I mean, he's going into the press meetings, and he looks like I don't want to say it, but he looks like he's ready to slap a hoe. You know what I mean? He you see that look in his eyes, and people asking him these dumb questions, and he's like, oh, and I
Yeah.
know he's a good, upstanding Christian man. I mean, this is a person that
Mm-hmm.
don't curse. This is Mister Happy Go Lucky all the time, just full of pep and whatever for everybody. You're gonna do great. This guy's, but you could see in his eyes, he's like, oh, he wants to Mike Tyson
Mm-hmm.
somebody in that. He, you know, how many
Yeah.
times you gonna ask the same question? That's what he's asking.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
He
you know
need to
what?
switch to Spanish. Just switch to
Yeah.
Spanish in one answer.
But it might be a situation where it's he's probably feeling that way going into the press conferences because he knows that he's about to get bombarded with a bunch of questions that he does not want to answer. I truly don't think that that's how he is, you know, when he leaves. You know, we and I'm not saying that he's like doom and gloom now, but you can kind of see it on his face. You know, he's getting tired of answering them damn questions. You know what I mean? So, but we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll,
I
we'll,
mean,
we'll see how it goes.
the media, the media has the right to answer the question. The thing that bothered me the most is how they try to get on Twitter and spin a narrative or create a
Yeah.
narrative and make something out of nothing. Like they don't
Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
understand, like they don't understand why the reason why this man won't answer any questions about Bryce Young at the time. Because if he would have said, "Oh yeah," I think it was either David Newton, somebody asked him, did he still have confidence in Bryce? What you think he was gonna say? If he would have said, no, I don't have that much confidence, or I don't know right now, or whatever, anything he could have said, they would have took it and spin it. That to
Yeah.
me, that's not journalism. Like
It's
what that's not journalism.
a
You know
pure
what I'm saying?
propaganda.
You looking for
Yeah.
something to use as clickbait, and
Mm-hmm.
he didn't give
Exactly.
it to him, and I appreciate him.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
it's like damned if you do and damned if you don't. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I appreciate that he did it because could you imagine? It's like they're fishing. You know, if he would have threw anything at them for them to run with, they would have took that and they would have ran from here to Aspen, Colorado. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
would have ran with that and probably still be running now. So, but yeah, I mean, but you know, now they're going to ask the questions. That's what they get paid to do, you know. And a lot of them, a lot of them do ask good questions. Some of them is just like, you know, I really wouldn't ask that right then and there. But I don't think we're going to see any kind of changes in that.
Well,
So, you
here's
know,
basically what it say. If Dave was up there and says, "Hey, I was talking to Mr. Tepper," the
mm,
media would says, "Oh, he's under the hot seat automatically." That's exactly what they're going to do. He's going to turn it right into propaganda. Dave could say,
mm-hmm,
"Well, Andy's thumb, it looks a little swollen and so on. But he's going to be out for weeks. Bryce is going to be in. What are the Panthers going to do?"
mm-hmm, yep,
yeah.
yep. It's a no win situation when it comes to that, you know. And
Yeah,
hell,
let's
I ain't
put
gonna lie.
Dave at quarterback. Put Dave at
Who?
quarterback. Dave. Suit him up.
Suit them up, coach. Put me in, coach.
You
Lord
know,
have mercy.
Paul has an interesting his statement going on, and we were talking about this earlier.
Several
I
teams
believe
have
some trades are about
inquired.
to happen. I believe something is about to happen before November
Mm,
1st. Like he
mm,
said, the rumorville is going. It's going pretty strong, but it's not from it's coming from well-known sources. You know what I mean? The rumorville is starting to go. The will's starting to go around. So who do you think is going to be going? I mean, let's be honest. Who do we have that's going to we think is going to go, and who's going to stay? This is just the last conversation we'll have for tonight.
Deontay.
to be yeah, Deontay. And the way this all went down today, shoot, he might be good as traded. because he
Mm.
thought he was gonna play.
And I mean,
Hmm.
yesterday he said he wanted to be here. Don't know how true that is, but he said it. So
Facts,
Mm-hmm.
Dakari. Facts.
Yep.
Don't know how true that is.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, I'm
Because
on
this
Deontay's
is the
side.
time.
I feel like people took his comments and ran with him a little too hard. He had one
Mm-hmm.
bad game, and he said I can't play every position, which he can't, and that's probably not a good answer. But I respect
Mm-hmm.
candidness, and I'm for it. So, he can't play every position, and he did run the wrong route. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so
But
okay, go ahead, CJ. I'm sorry. I'll
no,
finish
you
with
go.
one.
No, go ahead, Mr.
So,
Hunky Door. Go ahead.
what do you think our best option is? This is for the whole panel. This is my
Mm-hmm.
last question for everybody in the comment section too. I want your opinion too. Is it better to do our trades now before November 1st and use our practice squad members for the rest of the season?
I would say yes.
The trade who? Who you talking about trading?
It's not the question. I'm not saying.
Anybody.
I'm saying, is it better to do our trades and get what we can, either picks or people, and use our practice squad, remaining practice squad, or whoever we can sign for a low paycheck for the rest of the year?
Well, yeah. Well, if yes, if you're going to do that by the trade deadline, so you can get some value for them now, because I said this last week. I think I said it the episode before this. What happens if you don't trade Deontay, and then at the end of the year, just say he's not happy and he doesn't want to stay in Carolina, and he decides to walk. Okay, so if anybody in that building has any kind of a sense or inkling that he doesn't want to be there, or if it's like they know something that we don't know type of situation, yeah, you go ahead and trade. You go ahead and trade him now, and you get picks for him. Same thing with Miles Sanders. That's another one. I'm sure somebody, and just like Tony said, off the strength of what he did in Philly, he's been a Pro Bowler. He's seen him go out there and have good years. Like you said, Dallas. There's a few running back needy teams out there that might be willing to trade for him.
San
You go ahead and get
Francisco.
that value for him. Well, they still got. Oh, but Mason is hurt too, ain't he?
Mhm.
Yeah, I got him in a fantasy league, and he does have a big Q by his name. But yeah, um, who else? Wait, shoot, it was Kansas City at one point, but now they got Kareem Hunt.
It could still be
Um,
there. Andy likes
true,
Yeah.
offense. I never
true,
I never sell on
yeah,
Andy getting more pieces.
yeah, because it's
Yeah.
Kareem
I
and what
think
Samaje Perine.
yeah. I think Carolina does need to make some trades before the trade deadline, but I don't think it's gonna be anything significant to the point to where you have to depend on practice squad players. I think that's extreme, to say to depend on practice squad players. But I do think there are two to maybe three tradable assets that we have on the team. And yes, you're going to have to put in um, rookies or second year players in replace of them. But I don't think you have to go and just pick off a bunch of people off the practice squad to fill the holes. So I'm talking about Adam Thielen, Deontay Johnson, and maybe a Miles Sanders, depending on if Carolina want to eat his dead cap. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
anything is
I thought you
possible, but
said
you
something
you you
completely
have to
different.
remember we someone else will have to feel like what we're trying to trade or making available for a trade is worth trading for.
mm-hmm, true.
I
And I think Mr. Hunky Dory, if you were talking more so about the defensive side of the ball, that will probably be very accurate, because we are signing a bunch of practice squad players each week to come
Yes, sir.
in and fill
Yeah,
holes on this defense. They are coming from the practice squads of other teams to our roster and start playing, sometimes starting in these games. So if you were talking strictly about the defensive side of the ball, yes, offensively, I think we got enough backups, to where we wouldn't have to. Now we'd have to bring in players, probably promote some from our practice squad to fill some backup holes or whatever. But yeah, defensively, we've been signing a lot of practice squad players
Oh,
every week.
yeah, absolutely. And you got to admit, they're not even. Some of them not even get a week worth of practice in. You know what I mean? We're calling them up, and they're coming in. and they got to
Mm-hmm.
know what plays they got to do, and so on. And people are talking about how bad our defense is. Well, they have to understand that too. We are Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
We are Swiss cheese, and that's basically what we're going to be looking at for until we get people back. But the bad thing is there's been so many injuries across the whole league that everybody else is scratching for players in every position. So there's really nobody to pull from. So if you pull from from the nobody squad, you're going to get a 40 rated PFF person right now. So it is what it
And
is.
Well,
say
I tell you
and
what,
say that.
Ian Thomas trade value has dropped because we was trading Ian Thomas last week for a 20-piece family meal and iced tea from Bojangles. Now Shannon said he only worked a 4 for 4 from Wendy's. See, see what happens when you don't jump on the good deal when you can.
Strike while the iron is hot.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
I thought it was.
we made
I
a
thought it
whole
was.
short about it and everything.
Damn, I thought it
Boy.
was a $5 biggie bag, man. We getting a 4 for 4 now. We don't even get a drink.
At least a Krabby Patty.
Not the
But
Krabby
hey, Paul,
Patty.
I do like that idea right there. We do need to bring in a heavy package. We do need to play with
Thank you.
like a 12 personnel,
Thank you.
a jumbo package or something like that. Cause they are going to they're gonna mug the front. You're gonna see a lot of simulated
Mm-hmm.
pressures. Um, they are really going to test Bryce and see where he at. So you're gonna have to max protect him. You're gonna have
Yeah.
to max protect him, and that leaves the wide receivers with the opportunity to have to win their one on ones.
Now,
That's the
did
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Seattle use a?
Who's gonna win their one on ones and get open so Bryce can deliver the ball if he's protected?
It was either Seattle or Houston that used a heavy package for most of the year because they had so many injuries. You know what I mean? And they did
Mm.
damn good with it. You know what I mean? And I think we can do. I think we could pull a lot of sweeps, use our tight ends to our advantage for blocking. And I think it was Seattle. I believe they did it about 10 or 11 years ago. That they used it for like 3 or 4 games as their main offense, and they got into the playoffs with it.
Mm. Okay. Now correct me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
I saw something where it was like in Dave Canales' offense, the quarterbacks really don't have the freedom to like check in and out of plays and stuff like that. It's like whatever's up there, whatever you see, you got to go through your reads and kind of make it work. Now did I hear that wrong? I think somebody
What,
played a clip
say
from
it
when he,
again.
in Canales' offense, he takes like the check ability away from the quarterbacks, like the switching the different play. I think Baker Mayfield said something about the difference between Canales' offense and the offense that he's in now. Like he has more freedom.
Right.
He's able to check in and out of plays depending on what he sees from the defense.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
mind
I remember him saying that. I do remember him
okay,
saying that.
all
But I
right,
don't
okay,
know how
cool.
true that is because I seen Andy checking in and out of plays at the line of
Mm,
scrimmage. Um
To
I
me,
didn't see it that much with Bryce. I wish,
mm,
cause there was times where you can look how the defense was set up. Prime example, the very first game against New Orleans. I knew every time when Alante Taylor was going to blitz because he had a safety over top of him. Get to Chick-fil-A. So he don't walk on Sunday.
oh God,
Oh my God.
I was trying to hold that in
Oh,
because you was talking so.
oh my God. Wow, that was a good one, Chevy. Chevy, that was a
Wow.
good one.
Oh my
That
God.
was a
Yo,
good
since
one.
they don't work, see, don't work on
On
Sunday
Sundays
anyway.
anyway. Damn.
Oh my God. Oh, that was a good one. All
to
right, Tony,
me,
Uh,
go
um,
ahead, man. Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead in the car.
um, damn Sundays. To me, it looked like it looks like when Andy does a little check or whatever, it looks like he got 2 plays in the huddle and he looks
Mm-hmm.
and he chooses the best play. That's what it looks like to me because it don't really look like he sees something and then he check out of the play. It just looks to me like,
Mm-hmm.
he's choosing the other play, which
Yeah.
may sound like the same thing, but it's kind of different. That's just
Yeah.
my personal
Right.
opinion.
No, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Also, somehow, not that it matters because he just learned how to catch the ball. But last week, Jatavian Sanders had the highest average separation of all pass catchers. So,
Mm.
like across the
Didn't
league.
he had 6 catches for like 60 yards, 63 yards?
And I think his
Cause
average
he,
separation was like 5.6 yards or something like that.
He was looking good.
Mm.
yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he has the most receiving yards for rookie tight ends. And I think I forgot what the number was for all rookies. Um, but yeah, so he getting
Mm.
there.
Okay.
Hey,
He getting there.
that's a bright spot for our team. Our rookies are looking good. I mean, they've been talked about. If you separate the rookies and our offensive line, you put them two, they're looking great. But the rest of the team, they're missing tackles, they're missing assignments, they're beat up. It's the injuries are terrible, and I think the one big thing we might see a difference with the defense this time because they've had more time to practice and so on. The people that they brought up, but I
No,
still think we'll get spanked.
no. I will stand on this hill that every I won't say every, but most of the free agent and rookie acquisitions that we brought in that had nothing to do with Evero, they have been a good thing for this team. And everything that has had something to do with Evero has brought us down from Nick Scott to Jordan Fuller. Um,
Mm.
what's his name? The linebacker. He okay, but
Josie Jewell.
yeah, he ain't really. He's better than what we have right now, but he ain't really did nothing to sway me.
That shocked me, Nakari. I was shocked to see Josie Jewell. I thought he was going to be a dog and run up into the hole. You know what I mean? I thought he was going to be that big blitzing linebacker to plug the run gap, and it has not happened. He has totally surprised me. He has disappointed me. I think he looks undersized, honestly. I mean,
Who's
he's
that?
big, but he's not. He don't have that
Josie Jewell.
strength. Yeah, he has
I-
really surprised me. I mean, and Clowney's the other one who surprised me. He is super slow. He's like slow motion chasing people. He is. His speed does not look like where it should be in game.
He doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me. He's looked like that for a long time. It's just that there was people on the other side that could help, and now he doesn't have anyone.
Yeah, because I thought him and Woonham could end up being an okay duo. Now I'm not expecting them to go out there and both get double digit sacks this year, but I was at least expecting them to go out there and be able to get pressure on the quarterback and possibly force them into some mistakes, make them hurry up in the pocket and just do something they didn't want to do. But that has not been the case, and it hasn't been the case in Carolina for a while. It's like we always got one pass rusher that can get to the quarterback okay, and then we have whatever's on the other side just kind of there. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
we've had the same thing since Derek Brown has been in Charlotte as well. We always talk about Starla Tule and Kwan Short, how they were a great pair. They had a running mate. Latule ate up a lot of the double teams and stuff, and Kwan Short was free to go after and get the quarterback. I mean, say he had double digit sacks that one year. And
Mhm.
it's like we don't never have two things that match. We have peanut butter, no jelly. We got the jelly and peanut butter, but no bread. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's crazy. So
And
Yeah,
yeah,
apologies to DJ Wannum because the fan base was talking crazy.
Thank
man.
you. I'm
Yeah,
glad you said that in the
Woo,
car because I was
boy.
just going to bring that up, man. There's a
Oh
lot of
my
people that
goodness.
owe that man an apology. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
it's one thing, to bash your player because of their performance or whatnot, like we
Mm-hmm.
do when somebody performs bad, we talk junk, give him the
On the field
business
performance.
on the field performance. But this man hasn't even suited up and hasn't did anything, and they want to say that
Mm-hmm.
he's a bust and this and that. But now you come to find out he was going through a life altering, a real
Life-threatening.
bad situation, life threatening.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a situation that was out of his control. And it was more or less the trainers and the doctors keeping him from getting back on the field when he was physically ready about a month
Mm-hmm.
ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because of the complications due to the surgery and things like that, they was trying to be they was looking out for his best interest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
What was it? 3 surgeries, and then he developed blood
yeah,
clots around his lungs.
yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a third surgery where the complications happened, and that was after we signed him. We didn't
After we signed
sign
him, yep.
him after he had 3 surgeries and complications and all that, and then Dan Morgan said, "Oh, well, we're gonna sign him anyway." Like some people were
Mm-hmm.
out here saying, like
Yeah.
people especially when you in our position as content creators, journalists, and things like that, people need to be more responsible about what they put out there in the ether because we have a platform where people listen to us. You know what I'm saying? This man over
Mm-hmm.
here fighting for his life, and one false move, he could have been gone, and you got people out here calling him a bust. Like,
Yeah.
stop it.
Yep.
But
Yep. But that was wild. Go ahead, Miss Uncle
yeah,
Door.
well, I tell you what, the one thing that's shocking is the type of injuries this year. I was watching the Hutchinson replay, then I watching
Whew.
they're allowing Tua to come back. Tua is coming back. What is he doing? They are allowing
Hey,
Tua.
that's his decision. The neurologist cleared him, and the
Yes,
decision
they
is
did.
his of whether he want to come back or not.
I
That's
mean,
between him and God, dog. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's between him and God. Yeah,
yeah, and you know what?
I
Part of that
think
is
God
being
didn't
young.
already gave up.
Yeah, part of that is being young and feeling like you
nah,
got
the car.
tools.
We ain't about to say that.
Yeah,
Nah,
He didn't hit his head about 9 times. He needs to hang it up. He needs to, think about his family, think about his kids, and he
that's true.
he just
That's
refusing to
true.
do so.
That is true.
well, the thing
And
But
is,
Miss Uncle
go
Door, hold
ahead.
on before you go. I will say this. I grew up in the church. Daddy was a deacon, is deacon, and they'll tell you all the time that God will show you so many times what you need to do. It be plain as day right there in front of your
it's up
face, and
to
you
you to
keep on
do it.
not listening. Yeah, after a while, gonna be like, I done showed you 50,
Hmm.
11 times, and you ignored it each time. So hey, but
Right,
yeah,
right.
go ahead, Miss Uncle Door. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and here's another thing. The people always ask God for courage. God does
Mm,
not provide you courage. He provides you the opportunity to be courageous. The
mm,
opportunity. And the thing is right now he has given the warning. You know what I mean? The warning is there. And like the car
several
said, you got
times.
family, you got friends, you got your whole life. He's young. Now
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad Ali didn't have this opportunity. He went into the boxing ring, got pelted, you know what I mean? And you see what happened to him. And
Yeah.
he could barely talk and so on. I don't want to see these young men
Mm-hmm.
later on in life because of this. He's already made more than enough money. He's made more than I have my whole lifetime. Well, anyway, he's made quite a bit of money. He should be all right. Take care of your family. Take care of yourself. Enjoy life. You don't want to be in a
Exactly.
wheelchair or have Parkinson's
Mm-hmm.
or something that could be
Yeah.
prevented.
That's
I
like the
thought,
Fact.
Hall of
Fact.
Fame ceremony. I forgot what player it was, but he was in the hospital bed. He could barely move, and
Mm-hmm.
they're presenting him with his Hall of Fame jacket, and he it looked like a SNL skit. He looked emotionless.
Oh,
He looked
you talking about Shawn Michaels from the Bears?
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
It was just
Gotcha.
it was bad optics all around, and I just
Yeah.
yeah.
when you
If I
see
was
Mm-hmm.
them,
something
I
like
would have never
that,
showed that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to think about more than football. At the end of the day, it's just a game for entertainment.
Yeah. And in no
At
way are
the
we
end of the
trying to
day,
tell this man what he should or should not do. But these are just our humble opinions, everybody. Yeah. But
well,
all in all, if he does go back out there, I just hope and pray that he stays safe.
Well, he going back out there, and I got him starting
Yeah,
on my
he's
fantasy team. So I hope he ball.
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Nakari. Hey, CJ whipped my tail last week. I got a double zero
Mm.
and 4 points from the kicker and the defensive line. And I
Hey,
said, "Oh Lord!" I put the Denver defense up
Mister
against Carolina this week on my
Mister
fantasy league.
Hunkador,
I put the kicker.
you sound like you need to be on the practice squad.
Man, I'm the water boy. I'm sipping everybody special pills and special water. I make them feel better. They
mm.
go out there and try to kill everybody.
Hey, Lego my ego says 6-0. Let's go Chiefs Kingdom. I ain't mad at you, man. Shoot, hey, look,
I ain't
I ain't
mad
got
at
no
you,
problems with
boss.
Kansas City until they come to Charlotte, and then it probably won't matter if I have any problems with them because they're probably gonna run all over us
It
then
ain't gonna.
too.
It ain't.
It
Thank you. If
ain't
I
gonna
said it, damn
matter.
sure ain't gonna matter. It
Hey,
is
so
not
hey,
going to matter, sir.
I think he
appreciate
meant
you
to go to
stopping
the
through.
smaller rally down the street.
What is that? He need to go where? What
All
Nicole
righty,
say?
We
I'm
ain't.
let you watch that one back on replay,
Yeah,
Tony.
yeah, get a replay.
Okay.
let you let you watch that back on replay.
Damn.
All right, hey, before we get up out of here, let me ask what I got on the thumbnail. Okay, so do y'all think this is Bryce Young's last chance? All right, if he doesn't come out and show anything positive in these two games, do you think it's a chance that even if he's here next year, this was his last shot, or this will be his last shot?
If Dave Canales is the coach, this is his last shot. Unless
Mm,
he throws 10 touchdowns in these two games, it's already his last shot.
okay, Miss Hungador.
Yeah. I go ahead, Miss
Oh, go.
Hungador.
I agree with Dakari. I believe this is his job application for every other team except for Carolina, and this is his job application for the CFL. And this is he better do something. No matter how little or whatever, this is it.
Not the CFL.
That-
Mm,
it- Look, he might be going to the what is this 70 league or whatever it's called, where you got to pay yourself to play the game, buy your own equipment.
oh
37U.
wow.
That's it.
Oh,
That
yo,
might be the only league he get hired in.
I saw a reel about that, and they were like, "Yo," they were like, "Man, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all got to go to work in the morning. Like, why are y'all out here?"
I could never.
Oh my god,
I
yo,
can't
that
even get
is
on the
wild.
basketball court no more, let alone a football field.
Shit, halftime, I can't
And
even
I'm
roll out the
young.
bed right.
But yeah, that's my last statement. I believe this is his job application for every other team than Carolina. I don't believe Dave wants him here. I believe that
Mm,
we're going to carry out with Andy. We're going to be looking for a bigger, taller quarterback now, more mobile. Mobile quarterbacks are
Mhm.
what's in, and yeah, I don't think Price is going to be here no matter what. I think they're going to get rid of him at the end of the season, even if they have to give him away.
okay,
Which scares me because I still think they're gonna take a QB in the first round, and that's just not what they should do.
Yes, that's
yeah,
exactly what they should do. If you're gonna trade Bryce, I said this on Black Cat and I said this yesterday on PPP. I don't care if you're in the NFL, college, or high school. If you don't have a quarterback that can spin the ball, you will
mm,
have no chance.
This is true. This
That's
is
the
true.
truth.
yeah.
I just feel a lot better about the top defensive prospects than I do the top QBs.
I
I
mean,
agree with you in the
okay,
car.
so
Yeah,
I mean that can you I can get behind that a little bit, but what I'm saying is Carolina got 9 picks.
So
If we
who
take
did
a
you
mm,
pick?
quarterback and then go defense with the other 8 picks, I don't think that's a bad thing.
Me
I
either.
don't either.
I
That's
got
good.
one QB
yeah.
that I have that I think will matter, but who do you think?
Me, I'm Shador Sanders.
Yeah, so Prime not letting that happen. First of all,
Yeah. Because I
Well,
ain't gonna lie, I was
yeah,
hating on Shador a little bit, but I watching the play, I'm like, he's because I think I was basing my judgment off last year. And I'm like, he's not a bad quarterback.
he's
He's
not.
really
but
not.
last year he balled.
I
If
know,
you if
I
you
know.
take that he was the most sacked quarterback in the league last year, and he still threw 30 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions.
This is true.
Oh, I thought he threw more picks in there. Okay,
Hey,
that makes
No,
I
nah,
hey,
I
Dig.
stand
he only
corrected.
threw three.
Hold on. Dig's saying he got to be at least 5'11". No, 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 no. He got to be at least 6'2", 230 pounds. Hey, give me some size. I don't want no two pick out there. He needs some size to take some hits, and he needs to be able to see a little bit.
Hey, what Jaden Daniels is big as
Yeah.
two picks put together, and he's
Yeah.
slicing up defenses week after week. So hey, you know.
Hey, I remember when Jaden Daniels came out of high school, man, and Herm Edwards was the head coach of Arizona State, 'cause that's where he went.
Mm,
Jane Dames was like 6'5", like 165, 170. I'm talking
Oh
about
Lord,
rail thin. He was actually thinner than what he looks now. He has put on weight.
he
Damn.
was
He
in
has actually
starvation
put on
mode.
weight.
I wonder how Bryce feels
Brother,
in a group chat with Jaden.
he was rail thin. Say
Man,
what?
They talk
You
every
know what?
every week. CJ, Jaden, and Bryce. I just
Well, yeah, they all grew up together.
Jaden and
Yeah,
CJ
they all
gotta
grew
have
up
a
together.
separate text chat.
Oh God, could you imagine that? Yeah, dog. I put up 302. Yeah, man, I had 275 and three, and I ran one in. Bryce is like,
I had 7 high fives.
all right, y'all. 7 high five. Oh
I
my
had three
God,
cups of
yo.
Gatorade and some sunflower seeds.
Before
Oh,
you
I had
go,
changed the batteries in the walkie-talkie. Lord have mercy. Why am I doing this? Okay.
I think Cam Ward, the way that he
Did y'all
got
know
it out the
Motorola
mud,
had 30 channels?
Cam Ward, the way that he had to keep going different places. He's been to the FBS. He's no stranger to not succeeding. I feel like
Mm.
that's like the type of quarterback we need in Carolina. Shador, a little too spoiled,
No,
grew up rich.
no,
I don't.
sir.
As soon as something
Cam,
goes wrong, Shador throwing the whole team under the bus. I just don't think that's the kid.
that is false. That is
He been
completely
throwing
false.
his line under
The
the bus
car.
the whole 2 years he been in
No,
Colorado.
that man, that's an absolute lie. I hate to say that, but I have to call you
Listen,
out on that one. I have watched every game since he's been at Jackson State. Watched every video, what has reached the people, well off the pregame show. That man got beaten and battered last year, broke his back, missed the last game and a half, and not once did he throw his offensive line or his teammates
oh,
under the bus.
here's
Not one
That
time.
you
video
know
And
of.
it
evidence.
and it
Video
no,
evidence.
it ain't no that I know of. It's what I saw. And if you saw it,
And what you
then
didn't see.
I would challenge you. I would challenge you to get the clip and play it because I would love to see it.
I'll send you some stuff.
But anyway,
Maybe if I
Cam
remember.
Ward,
I don't know.
Cam Ward is too turnover prone.
This
He
is true.
fumbles more. He fumbles more than he throws interceptions, and he's thrown a lot of them.
Butterfingers.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I still
yeah.
like
He's
I like
he's
someone that's
more
got it out the mud.
he's more sporadic than Caleb Williams.
I wouldn't say all
Mm.
that.
When Caleb Williams was in college, yeah, yes,
I wouldn't
yes,
say
he's
all
more
that.
sporadic than Caleb Williams. Okay.
Okay.
Well, all
Hey,
you gotta do is check the numbers.
Two
That's
different
all. The
types of
numbers will tell it
QBs.
all.
Two different QBs.
But the one
But
thing
you
is,
How?
know,
They
this a summertime
they both
show.
got a strong arm.
I come
They
back I
both
come
can
back
run, and they both
when
like to
I
work
can run.
outside the pocket.
I come back in March. I come back in March and we can have this
yeah, there you go.
discussion.
Bring it back in March. Bring your
nah,
That's what I'm
nah,
preview
talking
in
nah,
about.
bro.
March.
I
You come,
can't
you
wait.
come, you coming back next week.
I
I'm
can't.
so happy to have somebody else giving Tony the type of hell that I be trying to give him.
It ain't you know hell. You can't give me hell if you ain't giving me facts. I don't understand that.
I just gave you a fact on
You
Shador.
can't give me
But
anything without giving me facts. Well, okay, I tell you what. Come back next week. Pull yours up, and I pull mine up. We'll match them. How about
okay,
that?
but let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. You've been
Go
talking
ahead.
to Doug, you've been talking to Black Cat, and y'all like to do the thing where y'all
Mhm.
raise your voice. Now it happened with me.
No.
I'm gonna be the same level the whole time,
Give
and
him a car.
we could
Well,
just
Give him a car.
I'm the same level with me. And first of all,
and now you didn't raise a couple
yeah.
objects since we started.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, you gonna come back next week or not?
If I remember, man, work be killing me. They try and move me to
Huh?
Toronto.
Hey,
They
don't
trying.
back down from
Cause
Tony. Don't back down, man.
we can
Put
go
him in the corner. Put him in the corner.
we
Jab,
can go
jab.
right over on Twix and continue this argument.
I'm
You
not
know how we
arguing
do on
with you,
Twix.
Tony, bruh. And when you come back and you have your paragraph, I say, okay, I send a like and I keep on scrolling.
My little
Not doing this with you, Tony. I'll
Oh my
be here.
goodness.
I'll be
Yo.
here. I might not give you the energy you want.
but you are in the car. You are, and that's why I love you, man.
Are we drunk?
Bruh.
once,
Hmm?
once the bottles
Not
start
sir.
flowing, everybody love everybody.
Nah, if this no sir. Not if this H2O. I gotta go pee though.
Oh
So we need to
goodness.
wrap it up.
It is like 6 o'clock in the morning over there. So
Yeah. All
Tony
right.
said he got to
Well.
pee. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, CJ.
Hey, I got you. I got you. So We appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Nakari, Miss Hunky Dory, y'all got anything you want to say to the people before we get up out of here? Take that as a no. Okay.
Well, I want to say God bless to everybody. Thank you for putting up with me. I want to say special prayers for all the people who went through Milton and Helene.
Yes.
And thank you for everybody who's been donating. Thank you for the churches coming out to help everybody. And thank you so much for helping me when I was needing help. My church members came out and helped me. I got my house repaired, and I really appreciate it.
That's
Facts.
great.
Yes,
Facts.
That's great.
sir. Yeah,
Glad to
we're
hear it.
glad that
Glad
you're
to
all
hear it.
right, man.
I don't have anything
Tone?
uplifting like that. I just want to say, I hope that XL get more than one touchdown because I'm tired of seeing him hop around. I'm scared for his Achilles and his ACL, so I'm ready for that to be over. I'm ready for that to be over.
Hey, I'm down with it. I'm down with it. Tone, what you got,
Didn't he
cuz?
say? Didn't he say his next touchdown dance was gonna be him, walking Dollar Bill back to the stable?
Back to the stable, and I hope he's
Oh
staying.
Yeah.
wow.
Oh no, not Al
uh,
Green. Oh man. Hey baby.
maybe the cook was.
Love you.
Nah,
Talk sweetly in my
I ain't gonna
ear.
sound nothing like that. I mean,
Tone, you got anything, cuz?
Nah, man. Listen, I know it's hard for I know it's hard being hopeful for this team and
Facts.
um trying to think of anything being optimistic at all, but just like they always say on any given Sunday, so we don't know until we know what's going to transpire Sunday. It don't look good, but you never know, CJ, like you always say.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Yep. Anything is possible, but you also got to read the tea leaves as well. And they're old, rotten, and crumbling right now. So, but yeah. But again, to everybody that's joined us, thank you. We appreciate you. On your way out, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, give us a follow over on Twitch. That's a mixture of Twitter and X, if you haven't heard me say that for the 1,000th time. All right, that's what we call it over here at Two Fans in the Stands. Also, not this game, but the Saints game, next week's game here at the bank. We do have 2 tickets that have been donated to us. We're going to give those away, just like we did the Falcons game. We're going to do that next Friday when we do our preview for the
Yeah,
Saints
next
game.
Friday.
Okay, so we'll be giving those 2 tickets away. You must be subscribed to the channel to be eligible to get them. So y'all come back, join us if you want 2 free tickets to go watch what could possibly be our last realistic shot at a win if things keep going the way they're currently going now. All right,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
again, but just thank you to everybody for joining us. You can catch us on all social media at Two Fans in the Stands, and over on Twitch you can catch us at Two Fans ITS. And as always, all right, everybody, as always, like take y'all out with 3 things. Okay, number 1, y'all be good. Number 2, y'all be safe. And number 3, as always, Panther Nation, in the car you stop. All right, number 3, as always, keep pounding, man. We'll see you.